What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. It's been a long 2 weeks, a good 2 weeks. The last live watch along, I had a suit on and it didn't go exactly how we hoped and expected. Today, just a hoodie. I am late. I'm blaming Arsenal. The teams only came out about 3 minutes ago. So I was literally sitting there waiting just to upload the teams. But yeah, I'm sure you'll have a go at me in the comments. I'll accept it. Big up to everyone locked in. Hope you're all well. I'm going to be a lot more relaxed today. I promised myself, today just chill, man. Unless they lose, then I'll go crazy, of course. But big up to everyone. Southampton against Arsenal. There's been some heavy scorelines today. I don't necessarily expect this one to be a heavy scoreline because I think it's a slightly difficult game. This, by the way, I was just looking there how strong that Southampton team is. But anyway, big up to everyone. Do me a favor, get the likes up. We're only 10 subscribers away from 108,000. So let's tick off another benchmark, benchmark 108k. We're only 10 away. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Let's go through the Arsenal team and then we'll discuss some other things regarding it. Big up to you, I am Biggie, man. Long time. Big up seeing the community. Give me a shout, bro, if you're about, if you're still editing and stuff like that, man. I've got to, we got to step the game up going into next season. This is the Arsenal team, people. In goal, Kepa starts again, people. Kepa starts again. I said he would start again, and he does start again. I did say yesterday, by the way, I can understand him playing. Just don't have him anywhere near the semi-final or the final. If we make the semi-final, he might mash up the game today and we don't even make it. Yeah, man, big up Nath, man. Hope you're well. Easter blessings, Big C, and big up the goated community. Big up to everyone celebrating with Easter this weekend, The back four, people. At right back, Ben White, Benny Blanco, couple games for England. At left back, little bit disappointed with this, Miles Lewis Skelly. Happy that he's playing, just would have liked to have seen him in midfield. Kepa Pig. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Kepa Pig, man. I called him the Kipper, but yeah, I like that one. Kepa Pig. At left back, Miles Lewis Skelly, despite playing for England under 21s in midfield, he's back at left back, people. The two centre backs, Mosquera, who made his debut for the Spanish national team during the international break. Big up to him. And Gabriel is back, which is great news. Obviously, another player that pulled out through, injury. Some of them probably are injured, but some of them certainly probably just fatigued. So Gabriel will partner Mosquera at centre-back. He won't be captain. In fact, the captain's back. The midfield, I don't love this midfield, by the way, but, let's hope they perform. Norgard as a lone six with Odegaard and Havertz in front of him. I do worry about that midfield a little bit. Some of you will say, well, championship team, but when you play these sorts of teams, they're going to be physical, they're going to be aggressive. I just think from a defensive point of view, Norgard's going to have a long day at the office today, let me tell you that. Odegaard returns after a long while out, and Havertz is in the team as well. Big up Normski, man. Congrats. I heard you hit 1,000 subs. Big up your damn self, man. And onwards and upwards, Big up man like Normski. And then the front three today, people. Right wing, Max Dowman, 16 years of age. He's in the team. Delighted to see him. Get the ball to him. Isolate the left back and do your thing. Gabriel Martinelli plays on the left. And then Gabriel Jesus plays through the middle. I mean, on the bench, Raya, Saliba, Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, Calafiori, O'Neill, young player, never heard of him, Harriman Anous, and Salmon. I actually thought the other guy, was it Jaden Dixon? He looked quite good, to be honest, as the young fullback who came on. He looked a bit more experienced than than salmon. But yeah, no fish jokes either, people. No fishy jokes, you know. I mean, listen, for me, if I'm being honest, I would have liked... Yeah, Nonny's on the bench, by the way. Nonny's on the bench. I don't expect him to play. I know they've said that the injury is not as bad as expected, but we've got a big game on Tuesday night. I wouldn't like to see Nonny risked for tonight. I suppose you could have played Calafiori at left back and pushed Lewis Skelly into midfield. I suppose the problem you've got is that... Calafiori went to extra time and penalties midweek and lost. So, yeah, I get it. You know, he's probably mentally fatigued as well. So, yeah, I think that's... the bench is smelling fishy. I knew somebody would do it. Big up Gunners Bernard, who said it was his daughter's birthday yesterday. Can you big her up? Blessings to the young Gunner. The team is worrying. It's going to be, well, let's hope not invincible. But I don't... I've predicted 2-1. I think it's a tough game. I think it's a tough game. Southampton unbeaten, I think people were saying, since January. I'm just looking at the midfield. Let's look at the team. He got Kepa in goal. He's going to be nervous, right? Kepa's going to be nervous. The back four has a lot of experience in it, so let's hope that back four can... You know, Ben White's played a couple games for England. Mosquera's made his Spanish debut. Lewis Skelly's had a couple good games in the 21s. Gabriel's had a rest. You would hope that back four should be solid. The midfield concerns me. What we need to do is get on the ball. You want Odegaard and Havertz to be dominating possession rather than asking them to defend and do a lot of defensive work. And then Max, you want him high up the pitch. Martinelli high up the pitch. Jesus needs to be lively, you know. He's doing interviews with Rio Ferdinand. How about you get on the pitch and, you know, do something for us? Yeah, in Nketiah, obviously, Arteta said in the press conference yesterday that his injury was a bad one. So make of that what you will. In the video, it looked as if he'd done his hamstring. I don't know. He was running, he pulled up. He looks like he's grabbing his hamstring. He goes on the floor. Hamstrings, as you know, can be 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. It all depends. I'm very concerned about that Nketiah injury. But it didn't look good. Didn't look good at all. So that's a massive concern. Calafiori now needs to come back and perform. Obviously, Lewis Skelly as well. But let's see. One thing I'm looking at, the Arsenal bench, David Raya, Saliba, great to see him back. Obviously, had a knock on his ankle prior to the international break. Victor Gyökeres, who will be full of confidence, 4 goals for Sweden, carried his nation to the World Cup. He will be, I'm sure, buzzing to get on this pitch, even if you give him 20 minutes. Good to see no Declan Rice. Is Zubimendi on the bench? I seem to do this every week. And you guys always pick up on it. Is Zubi on the bench and I've left him out? He is on the bench. There we go. I was just going to say, big up, no Zubimendi and Rice on the bench. Zubimendi is on the bench. Was there really a need to have him on the bench? His leg was all strapped up for Spain. Zubimendi is added to the bench, people. Let me just do this. Zubi Mendy on the bench, yeah. Zubimendi on the bench, but good to see no Declan Rice. Although I'm saying good to see no Declan Rice. Does that mean Declan Rice's injury is keeping him out? I don't know. Big up to Anthony, who said, Curtis, I'm a big fan of you from Kenya. Please come and visit here. Listen, man, there's a lot of places I'd love to visit, man. You know, I'll be real with you. And I'd love to go to Kenya. I would. I know a few people who've been there and they've spoke a lot of positive things, you know what I mean? So big up yourself, Anthony from Kenya. We need the Dundalk to... I owe Dundalk a visit to that stadium, you know, for downplaying them all this time. I want to go to Dundalk. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Ion. City looks scary. Arsenal are going to bottle the league. Wow, he's just going in like that. You know what I mean? You didn't even go with the jab. You just bang the check hook straight away. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather. Crazy. Listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let's go back before we come back. And this game kicks off at 8 o'clock. It's live, I think it's on BBC One, is it? I think it's on BBC One. Let's have a look at the 2 results today and we'll delve into a little bit more detail. with the performances. So Chelsea have just beaten Port Vale 7-0. Demolition. I don't mind that result, by the way, just because we need Chelsea to perform next week against Man City. So 7-0 should get them plenty of confidence. Jarrell Harto, João Pedro, an own goal. Tosin, Andre Santos, Estevao, and Garnacho. 7-0 demolition of Port Vale. As we know, Enzo has been suspended for the next 2 games. So Chelsea are in the FA Cup semi-final. FA Cup semi-final draw is on Monday. Let's make sure we're in the draw. But the one that we have to talk about and delve into a little bit more is this one. For obvious reasons, we have to talk about this one because the title race, right? The title race. They're getting in their stride. They are. I'm not saying, let's stop being scared and let's, don't hit the panic button. But, if there's a shark in the water, sometimes you got to get out. In fact, not so. Oh, the draw's tomorrow. Yeah, apologies. I meant tomorrow during the game, the West Ham Leeds game. Big up. This is why you're here, community. Check me when I'm moving incorrect. But yeah, they're cooking. I'm not lying. We all watched it, and I know what I watched. There's a barbecue, and they are cooking. We've just got to make sure we don't end up on that grill looking like some chicken wings. Do you know what I'm saying? They absolutely bopped Liverpool off the pitch. It was crazy. Their front line at the moment is... You remember NBA Street back in the day when you was red and you can't miss? Haaland hat-trick. Cherky just showboating. Semenyo dinking the goalkeeper with his weak foot. Doku just doing that Doku little shimmy and shift. Yeah. We better make sure we handle business. I can't lie. Chelsea, please, next week, just take a point off them. We beat Bournemouth. I've said it all along. If City drop points at Chelsea, we beat Bournemouth, I think we're there. If they go to Chelsea and smoke them, you better hang on until the end of the season because it ain't going to be easy. Yeah, I believe they win that game in hand, and then it might come down to that Etihad game, to be honest. But I need to see something from Chelsea next week. We're going to do a watch along for that. You know what I mean? We'll be supporting them next week. I'm just checking actually. Is that game next Sunday? Need to get these things in check. So we play Saturday at 12:30 against Bournemouth, and then Chelsea Man City is 4:30 on Sunday. So we will be there for both of them games, people. They're cooking. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And this is why I've been saying so long. When you've got an opportunity to get away from Man City, you've got to get away from them. KF City. I like that. City. I like that one. You've got to get away from them because they will have a point in the season when they just click and it starts going and they look like they're in that zone at the moment. But listen, what can we do about it? It's an FA Cup game. So at least it doesn't affect the league, but certainly their confidence is high. So yeah, Liverpool, by the way, I think I haven't thought this for most of the season, but I think Slot might have to go at the end of the season, to be honest, from a Liverpool point of view. I've very much been in the camp of, this guy won a title last year, you give him one more year. Nick Champions League football, they've been through a lot as a club, they've lost Jota, God rest his soul, Trent left, Diaz left, Nunes left, they've gone from one of the most difficult teams to play against to almost one of the easiest. That team, to me, looks like they've checked out. They look like they're done. They look like they do not believe in that manager. Doesn't matter what a manager has done. If those players have checked out, he's got to go. You can't change 11 players. You can change one manager. Liverpool, for me, need to be going Luis Enrique if they can, or maybe they go Xabi Alonso because of the connection to Liverpool. But I think they're going to get beaten by PSG and get knocked out of the Champions League. You never know. It's Liverpool. It's Anfield. They might turn on a performance, but they look like they're in big trouble. They look like their players have got no belief in the tactics of Arnie Slot. Slot out! Arnie Slot out! Hey, listen, David, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to hold my hands up. I'm going to hold my hands up, people. Semenyo, I underestimated you. I knew he was good. And when we used to talk about Semenyo, I was going, yeah, I'd take him, but, you know, I was doing all that. You know what I mean? I didn't think he was, but, yeah, he's levels. He's levels. He knows something. I watched an interview with him talking about his career, and he's hungry. He's very hungry. Had a very difficult sort of entrance into the professional game, was released a lot of times, went through a lot of difficulty in football. I think there's a lot of hunger in there for him to succeed. He's powerful. He can shoot with both feet. He's got great work rate. Yeah. I'm not even lying, man. I was moving like a snob. City probably don't rate him that highly, and I tell you why. Because they've had Mahrez, they've had Leroy Sané, they've had players that are probably a little bit more easy on the eye in terms of technical ability. But Arsenal, we got Trossard. You know what I mean? Like, you got Trossard and you got Cement. You got to take him. He's got goals in him as well. But I don't know. There is still something about him. Do you know what it is with him? He doesn't wow me. I don't often watch him and think, wow, what a player. But then I have to look at it and go, how many players in the Premier League do wow me? Do you know what I mean? I'm always looking for wow factor, especially from the wingers. So I'm like, nah, this guy don't wow me. He's not. But do you know what it is? Football is not always wow factor. You know, it's put numbers on the board, get us over the finish line, score goals. That's the way football is going nowadays. So maybe I have to move with the way the game is going. Big up my bro Akeem, told man Semenyo better than Liao. It's a good job, you're my friend. I'm tempted to block you for that. I am. Nah, listen, I get it. A lot of people agree with you. Liao, do you know the problem with Liao? I like Liao more than Semenyo. I think he's got more magic than him, but on a weekly basis, Semenyo is very consistent. Every time I watch him play for City, I think, yeah, he's had a good game again today. I don't often watch and think, he's been poor today. You know, probably gave Nkapie his hardest performance of the season. So I do rate him. I do. Arteta is going to hear and say, Gordon, now, please, that is one player I do not want. That is one player I do not want. What happened with Bayern today? Did you see Bayern's result? Attack is a real problem. Arsenal could never come back from 2-0 down. Do you know one thing that's annoyed me tonight, people? Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona on at the same time as Southampton Arsenal. Like, I want to watch that game. What happened with Bayern Munich today? I'm just looking. Bayern Munchen. What happened? What happened? I'm looking. I'm assuming they were 2-0 down. Wow, Real Madrid lost to Mallorca. Oh my days. Yeah, that could be title over. If Barca beat Atletico, that could be title over. Bayern were 2-0 down and scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen. Their front line is crazy, innit? You know what I mean? 99th minute winner. 92nd minute equalizer, 99th minute winner. Yeah, it's crazy. It might have to be double screen, I can't lie. I need to watch a bit of Barcelona. Musiala and Rashford starting as well. I like watching when them two are playing. Danish Gunnar, I hate watching this Man City. They are bobbing. Do you know what? I'll be totally honest with you, Danish Gunnar. When they're playing like this, they look better than us. I'll be honest. Like, they look better than us when they play like that. And that doesn't mean they're going to win the league. I always said 22-23. I thought we played for 3/4 of that season at a higher level than Manchester City, but they went, yeah, thanks very much. You was entertaining, but you ain't winning. I think well, I watched City today and I went, yeah, they look better than us. Their front three's crazy. Doku's electric with not that much end product. Semenyo is super efficient. Haaland's movement and finishing ability is just phenomenal. Like, and Cherky's showboating. And now Rodri looks like he's bossing the game again. It's horrible. But just win the league. I said it. The neutrals are not going to remember this Arsenal team, even if we win the league. They're not going to go, yo, you remember that Arsenal? 25, 26, they'll go, no, I don't remember that team. But we're just here to go lift that trophy. You're not going to look back in 15 years and go, yo, that 25, 26, man, it gave me memories I'll never forget. But you'll go, yo, I remember us lifting that title after 22 years. And that's all that matters. Stink out the joint and win. If he stinks out the joint and don't win, boy. Joker versus Wemby. I see that as well, man. I see that. Thoughts on Kanye album, see? Bro, I mean, Kanye's at Wireless. I sat there and I said, yo, my Wireless days are behind me. Yeah, I don't go Wireless no more. Yeah, I don't go Wireless. Kanye's at Wireless. I've never seen Kanye in concert. And I'm a hip-hop fan. Big hip-hop fan. You know what I mean? I don't really move anymore. Oh, this guy's, Gunner's in London. Okay, cool. I'm not going to that. He's not a high enough level rapper for me to go, I'm stepping out. 50 turned up. I said, yeah, I'll go again. 50 is one of my favorite rappers. Kanye, I haven't heard the album, by the way. I haven't heard the album. You know, back in the day when I used to get an album, I just used to put it in, press play, and listen to every song on the album. Like, I made sure. I don't know if it's just the generation that we're in or whether time and that. It's like, I don't listen to albums properly anymore. I just skip through them. I listen to it. I go, does this capture my attention? It's the generation we're in it? The microwave generation. Kanye concert yesterday was incredible. You don't like this version of Kanye? I just hope if he goes Wireless, he does the classics. I don't want to hear all this new album. I need to hear classics, you know what I mean? I want to la, 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 la. I'll be like, ah. Wait till you know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, man, let's see. Let's see. The thing is, Kanye is so unpredictable as a person. Is he actually going to turn up to Wireless 3 days in a row and perform? He might turn up Friday and go, yo, I ain't in the mood for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not coming back. Kepa and Havertz, Chelsea agents, do your job today. We love a Chelsea agent, don't we? I don't know why. Big up to Dinershen. Nazami said, currently hooked on the series Yellowstone on Netflix. Have you seen it? Nah, I haven't seen it. What's it about, bro? What is it about? Let me know. Why was me? Norgard and MLS are better than Zubi anyway. Different players, different roles, really. I don't mind Norgard playing today. Big up Black, man. Hope you're well, bro. It's been a minute. Big up with a super sticker. Toma talks football. Big C, we are lucky that City clicked too late, yeah? City have been a different team, really, since Gahey and Semenyo. Even though they have dropped points as well, but you had Rodri trying to find fitness. A lot of things. Just win the league, get out of there. Hopefully this run of form is too late. Mish said, Pepino teams always peak when it's money time. I hear you, Mish. I'm just hoping they've turned up that little bit too late this season. Big up to the community, by the way. 3.5K locked in. And by the way, 50 getting cut by Papoose. Come on, what are we doing here, bro? What we have to understand when we hear rappers beefing or trolling, however we want to describe it, because most of this ain't real street beef, is look at the power moves. Literally power. What has Papoose done in his hip-hop career over the last however long? Since the guy was doing features with Joe, the R&B singer. 50's bringing out new power. What's the new power that's just come out? There's about 10 different series of it. Come on, man. Papoose, bro. That's like a conference player. That's like a conference team playing against a Prem team. You know what I mean? There's no comparison, bro. No comparison whatsoever. Alphabetical Slaughter, I remember that. I saw Papoose in concert in Nottingham, by the way, years ago. Alphabetical Slaughter was madness, see, and then he went backwards as well. But come on, there's levels to this, bro. Them rappers can't do nothing to 50, bro. But yeah, man, Real Madrid defense is so bad. Would love Gabriel and Saliba. I think they've missed the boat. I do. I think they'll get Kanate in the summer on a free. I don't think he'll stay at Liverpool. I think Kanate ends up at Madrid. Yeah, Saliba. I mean, he signed the contract, didn't he? You can't find the game in the US. That's crazy. Anyone who knows streams, feel free to put them in, share with the people then. Big up Cam, big up C in the chat. When you watch a game, what are the first things you look out for? Ah, good question, that. I'm looking for... I mean, I'm an attack merchant, so I'm looking for the way the attack operates and moves, keep the ball, the pace of the game. There we go. And you know what? You reminded me there. So big up to you, Yozina. Intensity. Because what's the first thing I always talk about? I say, oh, look at the speed that we're playing at. It's too slow. It's too slow. I always talk about that. So, yeah, the tempo, the speed. Oh, the game's on 2 channels again. So the game's on TNT Sports 1 and the BBC. I'm watching it on TNT Sports. I didn't know. I wasn't aware of that. BBC had a delay last time. Leonard Carl at Bayern. Baller. Mad sharp, technical. Got that, low centre of gravity. Big up Leonard, man. They're a 3.5k. Hit the like button. Show Curtis and this great community some courtesy. Show some courtesy, Curtis. Yeah, we've hit 108,000. Big up the community. Big up your damn selves. It's on ESPN Plus, apparently, in the States. So get involved, people. 50 playing 5D chess. That guy's just a troll, man. That guy's just a troll. You know what he's on. Wanted Skelly in midfield. Yeah, 100%. 100% Arteta loves that donkey. Yeah. How's the G-Wagon? Let me know, man. People still think I got a G-Wagon. I love it. I love it. Barca playing the same time. It's disgusting. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? Power has nothing to do with rap. Yeah, but, sometimes these guys, they're so elevated, they delve into different things, They delve into different things. And power's proper, man. I'm a Papoose fan, but beefing 50 is good for business. Easy. It's easy. If I was a rapper and I was struggling, let me call out 50 online. He can't resist. You get loads of clout from it. You know what time it is, man. It's easy work. Easy work. It makes sense. Does make sense. 50 is a crabs in a bucket hater. Yeah, he's a little bit bad mind, 50. I can't lie, but he's funny, though. A player's pass who can cook a whole defence. There aren't many of them, are there? Listen, it's a big day for Mad Max. Max Stallman. First appearance since the goal against Everton, people. Hasn't been on the pitch since. Now, we have only played a couple games since that, by the way. But it's a bit crazy that you score and then you don't kick a ball after that. Scores against Everton, doesn't come on against Leverkusen, doesn't come on in the final against Man City, but he gets the start today. I really hope he balls out because I do think he can do something on that right-hand side as well. Because he isolates fullbacks, Big up Big C. Coffee. Athletics games are taking place in Grenada this Easter. Jamaica is mashing up the place as usual. That Shania Douglas go down. Well, they got to do something, bro, because let's be honest, they never mashed up the World Cup qualifiers, did they? Jamaica. So at least do something in athletics. Make use of some sort of sport. Let's talk about the Nwaneri situation. Listen, I gave people my opinion when he went on loan. I think it's probably even worse now. I hope I'm wrong. I really, really, really hope I'm wrong because I'm a big fan of Ethan Nwaneri. And for me, Ethan Nwaneri should be at Arsenal getting game time. He shouldn't be on loan. I didn't agree with loaning him out. I'm not sure his long-term future will be at Arsenal. The reason I think that is because, number one, the loan move isn't going great for him. De Zerbi was the manager that took him. He would have obviously promised Arteta, I'm going to play him. He's going to get game time. De Zerbi resigns. They've got a new manager. He doesn't start that often. So he's not going to get the game time that we were desperate for him to go to Marseille and go and get. So I said this before. When he comes back from that loan, what changes? Still going to have Eze. Still going to have Odegaard. Still probably going to have Havertz. I'd sell Odegaard and Havertz. But I think Arteta will keep them. So you ain't playing in the 10. Then you look on the right, you've got Saka on 300 grand. You've got Nani who just cost 52 mil. And you've got Max Dowman who's the young star. So where's Nwaneri's game time going to come from? We've had a terrible couple of years in terms of balancing the books. We've spent loads of money, made very little money from player sales. I'm fearful for that Max Dowman, not Max Dowman, the Ethan Nwaneri situation. Profit and sustainability, it'll be pure profit because he came through the youth team. I mean, I think it would be disgraceful, but don't be surprised if you see Ethan Nwaneri get sold. I'm telling you, I can see it. We've spent a lot of money in the last couple years without selling. But yeah, even Marino. We've seen Marino go into that 10 role. So I'm fearful for him. Hopefully, though, he comes back and maybe has a great pre-season. Ethan and Lewis Skelly. I think maybe one of them. Again, Skelly, if he comes back next pre-season and he goes, well, okay, season hasn't gone well for me. I haven't gone to the World Cup. I've hardly kicked a ball for Arsenal. What's going to change this season? Oh, Nketiah signs on a permanent for 45 million. He's ahead of you. Calafiori's ahead of you. In midfield, you've got Zubimendi, Norgard, Rice all ahead of you. Marino ahead of you. Arsenal are looking at a centre midfielder, so they'll go and buy a Tonali or somebody. I don't see where he gets game time either. So there's rumours already that Skelly could go to Everton on loan. So maybe they loan him. But I don't know. It is what it is. It's football. It's football. Not every youth team player makes it at the club. That's just the unfortunate way. But Ethan, for me, should be involved. In the summer, I wouldn't have signed Noni Madueke. Ethan would be Saka's backup on the right, and I would have signed a left winger with that money. I said that all along. We didn't need to spend 52 million on a right winger. But we'll see. Curtis Skelly is just 18. Chill. Means nothing, bro. Means absolutely nothing. People say that all the time. Oh, he's only 18. He's only 19. It doesn't matter. When you get used to something and it gets taken away from you, it's difficult to adapt. Lewis Skelly played pretty much every week last season. He was our left back. Started against Madrid, started against PSG, got in the England squad, scored for England. He ain't then going to sit there and go, I tell you what, I'm only 18. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but you're not going to the World Cup. Yeah, but I'm only 18. It's not a problem. I'll go to the next World Cup. Well, you could have gone to this World Cup. You could be starting. He's 19, by the way, and he turns 20 in September. So just really at the start of next season. He'll be looking at O'Reilly going, brother, you've snatched my chain. That was my chain. I was the left back that inverted into midfield. I was the left back that started for England. O'Reilly has literally snatched his chain off him. This guy ain't going to sit there and go, oh, I'm only 19, I'll just wait. Nah, bro. United are looking at him. Clubs are looking at him. But we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't go. Did you drive a G-Wagon to that car park concert? You lot will never let me live this down, will you? You just won't. I'm too honest for the community. I should have kept it quiet. Chisora Wilder. You would say two boxers that are past their best, but you're going to watch it purely for entertainment value as a big boxing fan, which I am, and a lot of you are. Wilder has looked worse than Chisora in his last few fights to me. He looks like he's gone. But his punch is so big, and Chisora's not that quick, so maybe Chisora gets caught. But Chisora has got a chin. I initially thought Wilder will get the better of him, but then I've seen a lot of people saying Chisora. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just think Chisora's not that quick. So maybe Wilder lands one on him. But I don't know. Skelly's coming to United, mate, to dunk on you. I think he'd go to United. Jamaica very much didn't qualify for the World Cup. Oh, mate, I seen some of the clips of him on the Piers Morgan show. I said, brother, your head's gone. I said, your head's gone. When I watched that interview, I went, yeah, you're getting beat. You're going to lose. Because I don't know what... The guy's asking him questions, and he's going into his personal life about things that have got nothing to do with the question. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? He sounds like he's gone, Wilder. I'll be honest. But I can't help but watch it. Doesn't matter if they're washed up. I still got to watch it. Vegas Gunner said, we may not get past Sporting if Havertz starts in midfield. Useless unless Arteta plays him up top. Well, realistically, we play Sporting on Tuesday. Away from home. Tough game. They just slapped up Bodo 5-0. Odegaard's just come back from injury. Havertz just before him came back from injury. And Eze's out. So that means we're going to Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday with Odegaard or Havertz starting in the 10. Both recently just come back from injury. That is not a good look. It's probably going to be a case of one of them starts and the other one comes on. He done the same with Simon Joy. Yeah, his head's gone, bro. His head has gone, that guy. Right. But listen, it is a big game for Lewis Skelly. It's a tough game because, you know, these sorts of games, right, are the games where if Skelly plays well today at left back, people go, Southampton, mate, they're a championship club. He's supposed to play well. And if he has a bad game, it's like, wow, you've had a bad game against a championship club. Now, I was saying on the preview yesterday, Southampton have got a very big game on Tuesday against Wrexham. 6th against 7th. Obviously, 6th place gets in the playoffs, 7th misses out. So I thought Southampton might rotate quite heavily. I'm told that this is quite a strong team. So, yeah, but I think this will be a hard game. They're in a good run of form at the moment as well. So let's see how it goes. Big up to everyone, man. Around 4,000 of you locked in. Really appreciate the support. First watch along since the cup final. Let's get that cup final sort of out of our minds. I'll be honest, I don't know about anybody else. That cup final still lingers, you know what I mean? It annoys me. I feel like we need to get revenge on City at some stage. His ex-girl did him bad, Big C. I think he still has a scar from her. I don't know why rich guys tend to go with gold diggers. Like, they know deep down. I suppose it's tough to tell at the start, innit? You know, Shaquille. Lakers getting smoked. Isn't Lucas injured, right? So, can LeBron carry them now? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? At 40-something years of age. Probably not. Yeah, OKC. Oh, wow. 139 to 96. Crazy. You're over it, yeah? Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Did you watch Kanye? Yeah, I saw some of the clips. To be honest, it looked unreal. It looked unreal. I saw the clips and I went, wireless? I don't know. Do you know the thing? Wireless is not... I wish Kanye was coming to England to do a performance, a concert, rather than going to Wireless Festival. Like, that's not... I want the... I don't know. I don't know if that's the... I'd rather he was like at Wembley Stadium or something. But yeah, it is what it is. What did you make of Congo-Jamaica game? It was stinky and then even more stinky on top of it. Imagine watching a Carabao Cup final in a suit. Your team loses, you go, right, I'm going to switch off, I'm going to stay calm, I'm just going to watch Jamaica. And they put that performance in. There was a lot of people going, oh, 1-0 defeat, it wasn't too bad, they got to extra time, there was a few positives. I said, bro, they played like a League Two side. They just played long ball the whole game. It was disgraceful football. Do you know what I mean? It was so bad. I looked at them, I went, yo, I swear, give me 4 weeks, I can play for them. They're that bad. Do you know what? I took the kids to play football today, and my legs are aching. Do you know what I mean? I swear, you know when you used to like, this when you know when you're getting older, like you don't need a warm-up. When you're younger, you just play football, you go blast the ball, nothing. Now I've played football for a bit, legs, yo. Oh, you know what I mean? Might have to go for a jog after. It was a poor game. Listen, I didn't think Congo were that good, to be honest. Considering they got people like Jan Wisser and Wan-Bissaka, but they weren't really troubled, so they didn't do anything. Jamaica, they hit the post from a long shot, but there was nothing else. Southampton coach has not blinked. He must have seen. Well, these are doing all right. Listen, Southampton, I was hoping would sort of look at this game and go, look, got an opportunity to get promoted. We'll put out a weak team. Arsenal roll them over. No, far from it. Southampton are looking at it going, can probably nick a semi-final. Do you know what I mean? At Wembley. This won't be easy, by the way. I think we'll win, but I think this will be a hard game. That Arsenal midfield concerns me if we don't keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? Let's see who's not making. I'm telling you, bro, it's mad. Arteta's on live, yeah. That's why I've got the volume turned down. What did Arteta say in the press conference? Oh, I didn't hear Ben White getting booed in the England game. I had the volume turned down. Yeah, I didn't hear your interview. I had the volume turned down. Do you know what I mean? Oh, guys. Max Dalman is back in the team, but as I said, people, the midfield of Norgard, Odegaard, and Havertz, aye. We better keep the ball, because if we're chasing the ball, I swear it could be a long day. Could be a long day. Is Franit in the house? Where's he at? I can't. Oh, hey, 10 trading. Let's go, my brother. Make sure you go and follow my bro. You need that High Rocks training with me, brother. 46 running like a madman, bro. I respect it. That High Rocks training's mad as well. It is mad. I know a few people who are doing that. But nah, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. I'm going to call you soon as well this week. We'll catch up. Big up, Fran. Make sure you go and follow him. 10 Trading. Get all your financial advice, you know. And ain't the market crashing right now as well? Might be a good time to buy. Big up Cody Mystified. Big up Curtis and the crew. Big up to you, man. Fane said expectation for you lot. Kvara, Barcola, Leao, Rodrigo, Rafinha. Reality, Gordon, Nico, Williams, Gakpo, Garnacho. Or worse, Martinelli and Panda stay. I would say I'm almost certain we will get rid of a left winger and buy a left winger this summer. I don't think there's any way on earth that we keep both of them. But I agree with what you're saying to a certain point. Expectation, I mean, Kvara, we ain't getting Kvara. That link was just made up international break transfer rumours. Possibly you could get Barcola, but I don't think. Rodrigo's done his ACL. Rafinha wouldn't leave Barca. Said it's his dream club. I think you could get Leao if you paid the money. I don't think Arteta would want Leao. But maybe Berta can convince him. I think we end up with probably Nico Williams. That's the one I think. If you said to me right now, who do you think Arteta signs? I don't think Newcastle will sell Gordon and Tonali in the same summer. Because that's a bit of a fall up. You know what I mean? You're falling apart a little bit. And Gordon would be expensive. Like, they paid like 50 million for Gordon. Gordon would actually cost 75, 80 million. And I don't even rate the guy. But it's a bit scary because when I watch him play, I think Arteta would like him. Because he runs around a lot. He defends. He's fast. It's an Arteta kind of winger. He's almost like an English Martinelli with work rate. You know, he's probably a slightly better dribbler as well. Martinelli probably better in terms of straight line running, but Gordon's he's not bad with the ball at his feet. Yildiz recently signed a new deal. I don't think that means a lot. Juventus are not in a Champions League spot. Money is tight in Italy at the moment. I think if you turned up at Juventus with 70 million, you could go and get him. But I don't know. Give me Alvarez. Well, Alvarez a striker, and I don't think we'll be in for him. 100 million. 100 million. Yeah, somebody said this to me. Somebody sent me a message, but I thought they were joking. I'm just checking now. I hope you're winding me up, but oh no. Oh no. It's not a good source. They're saying there was stories about Arsenal and Pedro Neto. I don't want that. It's a terrible source. I don't see that happening. We wanted him when he was at Wolves. The funny thing is, he said he was an Arsenal fan growing up. I remember seeing the interview where he was talking about Thierry Henry and he loved Arsenal, but he ended up at Chelsea. He hasn't really fulfilled his potential. I thought he was an absolute baller at Wolves, but he hasn't kicked on. But not many attacking players kick on at Chelsea, to be honest. They all sort of stifle a little bit. I've said it every season, people. What do? We go in that Chelsea recycling bin and take out the trash and buy it as well. You know what I mean? Havertz, Jorginho, Kepa, Cech. Every single year we buy Chelsea trash. It's not like we buy their best players. We buy their garbage. I don't want anybody from Chelsea. None of them. I'd probably take Caicedo if you offered him, but I don't want him. Henri said Alvarez. Yeah, he said he was the player that sort of suits our style of play the most, but I actually really want to watch this Barcelona Atletico game. I'd watch it over the Arsenal game if I could, but I've got to be committed to the community, you know what I mean? Oh, Sterling. Do you know what? It doesn't even feel like Raheem Sterling played for Arsenal. It's like he never played for us. I don't even remember him, like, vividly being an Arsenal player. Would you take Enzo? Nah, I wouldn't take Enzo. He's a bit of a scumbag as well. I don't want him. And he hasn't really... Has he ever looked like £100 million player? I don't think he has. He'll end up at Madrid or PSG. He seems like he wants to leave. Philly said there is no future with Captain Pillowfoot. Nah, I'd get rid of him in the summer, but I don't think Arteta will. If Arteta wins the Prem, will we see 22-23 next year? That's the thing. We're sort of hoping that he's just saying, look, man, get over the line this year. That takes a lot of the pressure off us next year. Then you can go and play. I think next year will be a very hard Prem. I know every year we sort of think that, but I think Man United with Champions League football will spend big money. City, if they don't win it, that'll be the first time in Pep's career he's been 2 years without the league. They'll go for it. Liverpool, I think they'll get rid of Slot and bring in a better manager. Isak, you know, a lot of us are forgetting that Isak plays for Liverpool and that he's a top striker. You know, the injury and the lack of form. But if a new manager comes in, Salah's gone, get them a top quality right winger, get Isak fit, maybe get a left winger and a good manager, they'll be back as well. Big C, you reckon City is back to their best? I think they are. I'm just hoping it's too late. I'm hoping we're sort of too far ahead. Simon said, big up, don't underestimate Southampton. As an Arsenal fan, this is a difficult game. His father-in-law was captain of Saints. Wow. When they won the FA Cup in 76. What's his name? What's his name, Simon? Big up the Saints, man. You know what? Southampton are Premier League heritage. I can't lie. You know, like, they were just solid Prem team, 10, 15 years. Letitia, you know what I mean? People remember that Gareth Bale, all these guys, Walcott, they all came through it. Southampton at one point had one of the best academies in this country. They just lost all their best players and eventually Sadio Mane was there as well. Imagine if they'd kept those players. Van Dijk was there. Bale, Sadio Mane, Theo Walcott, Oxlade-Chamberlain. They've had an unbelievable team. Luke Shaw just couldn't keep hold of them. Max will be like the Roadrunner tonight. The Southampton defence will only see dust. I mean, listen, I hope so. Get the ball to him. Keep him high up the pitch. Ben White on the overlap. Let's see what he can do. Big up you, Arkidin, who's put the super sticker in there. Big up yourself. Osvaldo, yeah, Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse's career's just gone downhill, man. He was probably at one point the best free kick taker in the Prem, but the rest of his game just dropped off. Oh, you sent him, forgot to write the message. Going to London to watch Arsenal in May. Have to decide if I go to Selhurst or Craven Cottage the following night. Where should I go? I would say Crystal Palace, one of the best atmospheres in the league. So if you want atmosphere, I'd go to the Palace game rather than the Fulham game. The only thing is Fulham is a bit more of a friendly atmosphere. The crowd, I don't know. You'd probably get a ticket easier for the Fulham game. I'd go to the Palace game. The atmosphere is better, to be honest. It depends where you're staying in London. Palace is way down in South London. It's a bit harder to get to, obviously, if you're staying in North. Big up to you. What's happened to Southampton's academy? Yeah, just not producing the same sort of players. Morgan Schneiderlin, yeah, we tried to sign him. He went to United. He was poor at United. Is he at Burnley, Ward-Prowse? Yeah, his career's gone. Lallana, Lambert, Højbjerg. Yeah, they've had good players, man. Yep, Dalman is starting. Graziano Pelle, yeah, I remember him as well. I hope the suit survives till the end of the stream on our next final. Well, if we make the FA Cup or the Champions League final, does the suit come back out or is it bad luck? I don't know. I don't know, people. Was Theo Walcott better than Saka? I would say prime Saka is better than prime Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott, to me, is one of the most frustrating footballers I've ever watched in my life. He managed to cover up his lack of technical ability with unbelievable pace and instinctive finishing. But this version of Saka, he might not end up having a better career than Theo. Theo scored over 100 goals. I didn't rate Theo Walcott that highly. A lot of people don't agree with that because he scored a lot. I used to sit on the side of the Emirates where this guy ran up and down the wing. I genuinely, the amount of times I had my head in my hands watching that guy play, he was just a speedboat with no steering wheel. Like, he'd run the ball out of play for no reason. But I can't lie, he had a run at Arsenal where he was super clutch. Arsenal fans were begging him to sign the new contract. But Saka, this version of Saka right now is stinky. Stinky at the moment. Interesting that Saka's not in the squad today as well. So he's probably resting him for Tuesday. He did have moments. Theo had big moments, so I'll give him that. And I've always said Saka needs some big moments. He needs to do something. You know, Walcott scored in an FA Cup final. Saka, that one final, stunk out the place. Speedboat with the skipper overboard. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Max Dowman's third senior appearance. Come on. I predicted 2-1. I predicted 2-1, but I hope it's a bit more comfortable than that. Saka is saving his legs for the World Cup. Bro, you can't have that mentality when you haven't won a major trophy. He can't be going into Arsenal games thinking, oh, let me save myself for the World Cup. Bro, you've been in Euros finals. You've been in World Cup, what, semi-final, quarter-final? Like, forget England, bro. What has he got a better chance of? Winning the Prem with Arsenal or the World Cup with England? England ain't winning the World Cup in a hot country where you've got to keep the ball. They're going to get bopped. Spain or France will probably win the World Cup. They'll get bopped. They'll get to like the quarterfinals, get knocked out, losing to Japan. I know Japan, they weren't at full strength, but England ain't winning the World Cup. Don't save your legs for the World Cup. Saka too predictable. You know the thing with being predictable, like if you watch players like Robin, the left footers who played on the right, predictable. He'll get the ball, shimmy, he'll shift onto his left and he'll shoot in the far corner. You knew what he was going to do, but you couldn't stop it. I think you can be predictable, but still be effective. But Saka's predictable and too slow with it. Touch. I'm going to cut inside. You're going to stick your leg out. I'm going to whack the ball straight at your legs. Or he'll go down the line and whack the ball at your legs and win a corner. You know, he needs to get back to playing with a bit of silk. Right, we're about to kick off. Arsenal playing in the home kit, Southampton playing in the away kit, even though Southampton are at home. Don't know why that is, but I seen somebody complaining the other day saying that Arsenal have not played in their blue kit much. There always seems to be one out of the three kits that they don't play in very often, and people feel like they've been ripped off a little bit because, you know, they've bought the kit and they haven't seen the team playing it much type of thing. But we're about to kick off. We're underway. Southampton against Arsenal, FA Cup quarter-final for a place at Wembley. Here's Max Dowman. He's done more in that 5 seconds than Trossard and Saka did in the whole of the cup final. Jesus. See, the thing is today, Jesus going to drift out wide a lot. I know we're very critical of Odegaard, but I actually want Odegaard to play well today because if Eze's out for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we need somebody in that 10 role to actually do something. Who's saying BBC's ahead? All right, I'm going to have to check. Let's have a look because this is strange that... All right, let me just watch this attack. Southampton on the attack. Aye, little step over. Good tackle, Gabby. Let's have a look. It's at 50 seconds. Where's this at? Yeah, it's way ahead. Wow, that's like 10 seconds ahead. Yep, I've changed channel. How does that make sense? 2 channels, one of them's 10 seconds ahead of the other. Yeah, we've changed channel. Big up. I don't understand that, but usually TNT's ahead. Max in possession. Hopefully Kepa has a good game today. I know, listen, we all can't stand Kepa at the moment, but as I said in the preview yesterday, what do we do if Raya goes to kick a ball, pulls his hamstring? Then you've got to play Kepa in the next 10 games. You need him to have a good game today, get a bit of confidence. What I do agree with, though, if we get to the semi-final or the final, I'm not playing him. I'm not playing him. I turn around to him and say, listen, you've had your chance, played you in the final, you made a huge error. You know what I mean? You've basically... I'm not even saying it's his fault we lost the Carabao Cup. We got slapped anyway, but it doesn't help when your goalkeeper's letting it through his hands. Come on, Odegaard, do something. Max, what you got? I don't know if there's VAR in the quarter-final. I know there is in the semi-final. Odegaard finds Norgard, clips it in. Havertz, it's cleared away. Mosquera, who is now a Spanish international. They're on the break here in a lot of space. Look at that recovery run. You better keep running, bro. On the attack, he's cut inside. It could be a penalty. Oh, he's dived. He's got away with it. Gabriel, wow. Who was making that recovery run? I swear, the way that guy was running then. Havertz gets clattered. And another one's on the floor. I'm telling you, this is a hard game. I said this before the game, right? Norgard, Odegaard, Havertz. Let's have a look. Nah. He just pulls his leg out at the last minute. It's not a pen. That's not a pen. If you're playing centre midfield today for Southampton, you're looking at Havertz and Odegaard in midfield and saying, yeah, I'll run at them. Defensively, Norgard's going to have a big shift. Now, Gabriel should be captain today. I'm sorry. This Odegaard with Odegaard with the armband. He plays like an Odegaard. It doesn't make sense. This is a tough FA Cup game against a Championship team. I don't want Odegaard leading us. Well, anyway, what is prime Saka? 23-24, 22-23, maybe those 2 seasons. Back to back. He got more goals in 22-23, but 23-24 he was cooking. Max, that's 2. Max has got a bit of that nonchalant style about him, hasn't he? Yo, why does our defence look so open? Like, the structure's mad. Good play, Martinelli. Keep the ball. Norgard, give us some calm. All right, give the ball away if you want. That's why you never play. Southampton in possession. I've got a feeling it's going to be a tough game. I predicted 2-1. If Kepa does... Yeah, Kepa needs to make a couple saves. Odegaard. Like, here, go forward. Keep the ball. Ben White, confidence should be high. Played for England. It'll be a hard game because of Arteta. I think the team selection makes it a hard game anyway. Rodri going to Madrid. Nothing confirmed. Nothing confirmed. He just said, I think the question they asked him was, would you be prepared to play for Madrid because you're ex-Atletico? And he said, yeah, I would. Not many players would turn down Real Madrid. Come on, Odegaard, do something. He overhits it. It's not the worst idea, but the pass itself is not good. Barca, oh, man. Keep me updated with the Barca game. What channel is the Barca game? Still 0-0. Real Madrid shock loss today, 2-1 against Mallorca. 91st minute winner. If Barcelona beat Atletico today, I reckon that'll be title over. That'll put them 7 points clear. Mosquera heads it back to Kepa. He manages to control it, much more than he did in the final. Big C, I'll say this now, I'll take the Prem and nothing else. After the Carabao Cup final, I said, you know what? I can't see us winning more than one. And even that one's going to be difficult. But Max does well there. Come on, get going. What I love about Max, he goes forward all the time. Have a pop. Unlucky. Saved by the keeper. Big up to everyone locked in. 4,000 of you tuned in. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Look at, see, I love seeing players go forward. Look forward. Only go backwards and sideways if you can't go forwards. And that's what I want to see more from Odegaard and those guys. Max is direct. It's because at youth level, he just rips them apart. You see his goal the other day for England under 19s. You see that? Ran from his own half. Madrid, never in a million years would Madrid take Arteta. He was at Barcelona as a youth player. They wouldn't even be allowed to take him. Them clubs are political, man. They would never... What are we doing here? Mosquera, you should have played for Colombia, mate. Come on, man. Why are we so open in midfield? Boy, you're lucky he didn't shoot there. What is going on? It's like a basketball game. Odegaard finds Max. 1v1, cook him. He's trying to show him down the line. Arsenal keep possession. Dalman needs to work on his finishing. I mean, he's 16, bro. Of course, he's going to have to work on everything, isn't he? To be honest. Yeah, my timer's off because I was watching on TNT and now I've changed channels and I'm actually about 10 seconds ahead of that. I'll reset at half time, obviously. Louis Skelly on the floor. I don't know what happened to him. Why do we look so open when they break? This is basically like 4 against 4. That's insane. Why are we so open? Cuts inside on his left foot. Great block. This defending, the shape of defending is absolutely shocking. It's because Louis Skelly's going into midfield, pushing forward. Gabriel's got to defend the centre-back area and the space that Skelly's leaving, and Mosquera looks all over the place. It's a tough game, man. It's a very tough game. Yeah, we got no midfield. It's open. But again, he wants his left-back to invert. This is what you're going to get. Did you ever fathom, by the way, 2 Arsenal league titles? Small club like City become a giant. I'm young. Always see them like a big club, but for you it must be unsettling. Listen, it's football. At sport, things change. Like, as I said, when I grew up, Man City were, I won't say a nothing club because that sounds disrespectful, but they were a very small club. They ended up in League One. They lost 8-0 to Middlesbrough last game of the season. Martinelli, shot blocked, goes out for a corner. What it showed was everything in life and sport is about timing. If them Man City owners bought Man City now, they wouldn't have won those trophies because PSR stops you doing that. They came in before all of that financial stuff came in and they hustled it and they were like, right, we've just come in, new stadium, new training ground, great facilities. They bid 100 million for Kaka. They didn't get him, but then they went, right, Robinho, Yaya Toure, David Silva, Aguero, Mancini as manager. Before you knew it, they were champions. You can't do that nowadays. Newcastle's owners are richer than Man City's, but they can't spend money because of PSR. So it was all about timing. I think I wish we'd have had owners like that 10 years ago. We'd have won everything. Ball edge of the box, Ben White finds Martinelli. Oh, good flick on that. Looked like it was going towards the corner. Jason said Saka's a mid-table player. Do you know why I won't do that to him? As much as he's playing bad at the moment, like a lot of players have that injury and then have a bad year or so, man. It's not an easy injury to recover from. Genuinely, a torn hamstring, it ruined Michael Owen's career. It ruined Torres' career. It ruined Daniel Sturridge's career. They tried to play through it. They were never the same. They couldn't even run the same way. So I'm not writing him off. He's in bad form. There's no doubt about it. But I'm not saying he's finished. Corner to Arsenal. Martinelli whips it in. It's high. Free header. Flicked on. Goes out for another corner. Saka's memorable moments seem to be his disappointments. I think the thing is, Mitch, he hasn't scored in a final. He hasn't scored a goal that's won us a league title. He hasn't scored. Yeah, I mean, Saka's biggest moments are not that big in a positive point of view. People will probably remember his miss for England in the penalty shootout more than a positive moment. Martinelli whips in the corner, back post, free header. The goalkeeper collects it. You asked in the comments about visiting Leicester. Some guys try beef. I don't know about that, bro. I haven't been Leicester for a while, for a long time, actually. No reason for me to go there. Saka needs a rest to fully heal. Well, it doesn't help when there's a World Cup in the summer. He'll probably play every game. So he's going to be shattered next season. Do you think Arsenal will bottle the cup? I think we'll beat Southampton, but after that, who knows? Was Aubameyang better than Gyökeres, Jesus, and Havertz? I'd say he's better than all three of them put together, and I'm not even exaggerating. He's genuinely the last world-class attacking player that played for this club. He was unreal. Isak cost 125 million. I reckon prime Obba's better than Isak. Got top goal scorer in Germany, and then came to Arsenal and got top goal scorer. Cup semi-final, Man City, Pep's Man City, who are 10 times better than us, scores both goals. All right, FA Cup final, what can you do? Chelsea. All right, I'll score both goals. How about that? How about that? How about I chip the goalkeeper one-on-one and then do a front flip? Not only was he a great player, the guy was a great vibe as well. Little kids wanted to get Aubameyang on this shirt. Like, he was a vibe. Gyökeres is nowhere near Aubameyang, not even close to it. Jesus was good for the first 6 months. The injury, yeah, not the same player. Hopefully Gyökeres improves. Like, he looks good for Sweden. Max Diamond whips it in. Cleared away. Obba would be 150 in today's market. Yeah, I agree. Gabby, deal with this guy. He looks like he thinks he can run it. He would be. He'd be worth 150 mil if he, depending on his age as well, what age he was. Good defending, Max Diamond. Slow tempo, guys. Oh, guys. Southampton, guys. This is a tough game. Like, I knew this would be a tough game anyway. Jesus. I swear, Havertz was falling over before he even got... Look at him. Straight up. Nothing wrong with him. Won the free kick, though. They'll do a VAR check for a red card on that. Let's have a look. Are the studs up? I don't think that's a red card, man. His studs are up a little bit, but he doesn't really make a lot of contact with him. Every game is tough. Let's not... Well, they are, but it's a championship team, innit? If we were playing Burnley today, bottom of the Prem, we'd be saying, yeah, we should batter these. These are a championship team. We should go there, keep the ball, take control, win the game. Listen, sometimes you do have to see them off first 15, 20 minutes. And I don't think this midfield that we've got allows us to control the game. You've got Norgard in a lone 6 role. And then you've got Havertz and Odegaard in front of him. It ain't going to work. City beat Liverpool 4-0. We're about to beat these lot 1-0. It's the Arsenal way, man. I'm telling you. This will be the stinkiest league title win you have ever seen if we win it. But I'll take it. Blame Arteta for Saka's form. Flogged him non-stop. Yeah, I think he has overplayed him. But come on. What you got, Martinelli? Skelly on the overlap. Skelly, left-hand side. Oh, his cross is blocked. It's not a great cross. Guy was blocking the near post. Mascara, bro. You're at centre-back. He's playing left wing. Done well to press him, though, to be fair. Oh, but he's massively underrated. Came to the Prem, beat Kane to the Golden Boot. We never hear him getting praise. He left in the wrong way, didn't he? Yo, Ben White, come on. Well done, Norgard. Listen, when you play for Arsenal, yeah, it's like the defenders attack and the attackers defend. Our centre-back's on the left wing, but our wingers are probably at full-back. That's a great ball. Slide here. Oh, Havertz, what you got? And then you give it him anyway. Odegaard, edge of the box. Well, you got... This should be a goal. Come on, Havertz. Do you want to take any longer, mate? Corner. Yamal's ridiculous, don't man. I'm having to watch Havertz fall down like a lamppost. Yeah, mate. How much time 2 yards away from the 6-yard box does he expect to have there? Yeah, I'll control it. I'll slowly have a look and see if I can pick someone out. By the time you do that, you've been clattered. Apparently, Yamal is dancing around this Atletico defense. Oh no, is that a not? Oh, the guy. Oh, what a miss! I swear down, this guy's on another planet. Hit it, hit it, hit it, Max. You know, Skelly should have set him better there so he could hit that with his left foot. What are we doing? Gabby, just pass it. Come on. They've got about 10 players. Is that the door? Yeah, close that. There's a storm outside on the way, apparently. Prime Alexis all day, yeah. God, that's a good ball. Oh, it goes all the way across. Nah, Lamine is going crazy. Controls it. Oh, no, I can't even play that. Maybe I'll try and find... Oh, no. Oh, Lamine's on it. I'm going to show this in a minute. I'll slow down the speed of it while this is out of play. Just look at this little clip from Lamine. It's better than everything you've just watched in this whole game. Look at this from Lamine, right? I'm gonna change it. Oh no. Oh no, Southampton are in. Mosquera, you can't reach him. He does reach him. He's done well. Wow, they should have scored. And Mosquera's probably injured. That guy there, I can't believe he tried to take it round the keeper. Should be 1-0 Southampton. 1-on-1 with the keeper. What's going on here? Gabriel, what are you doing? Mosquera's got you out of trouble. He should have just hit it here, slotted it. Look, Kepa's on the floor. Watch Kepa here. He's dropped to the floor. Look at what's Kepa doing. He's on the floor. He could have scored so easy. I swear down that guy. Oh, my days. Gabriel goes up for the header, flicks it on, puts the guy 1-on-1 with the keeper. Tries to take it round him. Mosquera gets him. Mosquera and Gabriel, that partnership looks crazy. I don't know if it's because of the positioning of Mosquera, like, get on the ball and make something happen, man. What is going on here? I'm going to try and show you this Lamine clip. The guy's a joke. Look at this from Lamine. He nutmegs this first guy, by the way. Have a look at this. I've changed the speed and muted it. Look at this from Lamine Yamal. There's an injury for Southampton, so we'll have a look. We'll have a look! Look at this. Has he got the ball already? Let's get it here. Look at this from Lamine. Control. Hold your nutmeg. Outside of the football. Why is the screen shaking like that? It might help me avoid copyright anyway. Man's 1-on-1 with a keeper. Puts it wide. The guy is a joke. The guy is an absolute joke. Did I show you that clip? Was I sharing the screen? Yeah. Did I not show you? Oh, you could see it, yeah, because we was. Could you see that, or was it shaking? Oh yeah, because it probably helped me anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't have showed the logo, should I? But anyway, we'll edit it out if we have to. Bro, man, you lot, nah, people try and call me, oh, you're always hyping Lamine, bro. I swear there ain't many players can do what he does. He's 18. He's the same age as Ethan and Skelly. Hold the nutmeg. Oh, mate. Crazy. Come on. Any chance of us seeing some decent football? Yamal Trossard. Yamal Trossard swap. You probably get his little brother for Trossard. And he's about 5, isn't he? It's pure La Liga. Bro, come on, man. What are we doing here, man? Man said La Liga hype. Kepa looks like he's playing on ice. Is Martinelli playing? He is. Lamine is generational. Of course he is. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. I think we'll end up getting Barcelona, so we'll see it when we play them. Showing content like that, showing a clip like that is fair content use, even if you show it in normal speed. I've tried it in the past, but sometimes it's a bit dodgy. Max does well, overruns it, goal kick. We haven't, have we even had a good chance yet? can't remember their keeper making a proper save yet. Barca would smoke us like a brisket. I don't know. Going forward, I think they'll cause us problems. Their defence isn't great. But then they haven't conceded as many goals. Ion, I don't agree with that. Said Doué is as good as Jamal. He's not. He's a mad talent. I rate Doué highly. But he ain't as good as Lamine. What did he say? Got a brace in the Champs final. Yeah, fair. But Lamine was dancing around England in the final of the Euros and bagged against France, top corner. Arteta killing creativity of this team. Genuinely, I think Eze is the only creative player at Arsenal. Honestly. Max tries to create. The idea of creativity in the Arsenal team is get the ball out wide, cut inside and whip a cross in and see if somebody can head it. That's all it is. That's our creativity. Eze's the only one really that will try and play a little defence splitting pass. Max might look for it as well. But obviously, he doesn't play that often. Martinelli, you've done well there, but yeah, too much. Too much. Don't think I can take another season of torture ball. Well, let's see. I think if we do win the league, it will change next year. Player ratings will be a bloodbath. This could be a stinky one. Saka is better. Let me hold 3 minutes. So we'll see you in 3 minutes. No problem. What's up, community? No point watching this team play in the first half. This Coned game managing. Catch you in the second half, says Gunnar Galactico. You're probably right. Just join in at half time. Come on, Max. 1v1. They've got 2 there. Ben White, look. Look at the state of this. It's absolutely dreadful to watch. Honestly, our attack, it's unbelievable that we are top of the Premier League. Like when you watch the way we play football, I've honestly never seen anything like it. But the crazy thing is, every so often we play well. We batter Tottenham, we beat Bayern, we beat Atletico, we beat Villa. But then on a regular week-to-week basis, we are just draining to watch. Maybe that's why we win. Maybe the other team's just getting tired playing against us. We're dreadful to watch. This is why I don't go to games. Prime Aubameyang or Prime Alexis? I go Alexis. But I do love Oba. I go Sanchez. What number would Cruz wear if he's playing in the Prem? 10. What's your number? Probably 10 as well. 11. All right, cool. 10, 10, and 11. As predicted, Odegaard pathetic as usual. Said Rambir. White Glove said the football is absolutely shocking. I always say it, I don't watch Arsenal for entertainment. I'm just watching them to see if they win the game. I watch other teams for entertainment. Here's Odegaard. Little back heel, Havertz. Dalman. It's so easy for Southampton to play against because it's slow. You look at Southampton, they've just loaded up the penalty area. Max, oh, unlucky. Look, this is easy to defend. Look at that ball from Odegaard. Just head it in there. It's like Sunday League. Get it back in there. Oh, man. 24 minutes gone, people. 0-0. I'm looking forward to half-time. Here's Max Dalman. Ben White on the overlap. Ben White, Havertz, good play. Then it slows down. Hit it. Odegaard shoots. Good save. Decent strike. Should save it, really. Comes back out to Max. Not a lot of space. Drifts it in. Oh, headed away. That was a nice cross. You got to keep probing. It's cup competition. You just got to win. Here's Martinelli. That is a terrible ball. Balloon on the pitch. Maybe I should just play with a balloon. We might score. Mascara heads it back. We end up all the way back with Skelly. Eyelids are getting heavy. Of course, man. Of course. The eyelids get heavy. Does Arteta look at our play and the way we start games and say, well done at half time? It's got, here we go. Got to be Odegaard. Oh, my days. What is that? Not only is it that you've missed it, bro, like, what is the technique? Oh, dear God. He's put it on a plate, mate. I think he kicks it against his other foot. Oh, pillow foot. 12 yards out, unmarked. Lovely ball from Martinelli. Kicks it off his left foot onto his right. I bet he claps him. Oh, they didn't show it. Let's see if he spits or goes for snot. How long will they? No, they're not going to stay on him enough. Why are they showing this? Oh, this is the first one. Yeah, well, that from 25 yards, it's a decent shot. From 12 yards, it's got pillows on his feet. Boy, Mosquera just gets enough power. Norgard better than Zubby. Different midfielder. Norgard gives you a bit more defensive protection. Zubby better on the ball in a game. Hey, hold that. Hold that, man. That's a nasty challenge, man. Listen, I know it sounds horrible. Like, sometimes you got to hold some of them just to let you know you're in the men's game. It's not under 23s. As long as you ain't injured, those challenges, they wake you up in a game. Man said, that's your captain. Nah, ain't my captain. My captain is Declan Rice, even if he ain't got the armband on. And Gabby. They're the skippers. Eze scores that. Yeah, calm. Eze would just side foot that into the corner. Calmly as well. Prime pillow foot. Yeah, pillow foot is best or worst, however you want to look at it. 22-23, they scored that, but ever since. Shocking. Do you think Ramsdale was a better second? Yeah, Ramsdale was better than Kepa, but he wasn't going to stay as backup. Is Max not a bad? No, not a great ball. Too much height on it. I've been saying for 2 years, why do we cross the ball high? We haven't got anybody that's great in the air. We're playing like we've got Peter Crouch up front. Got Gabriel Jesus up top. He's about 5'8". Love that, Max. Come on. Come on. Don't overrun. Corner. What's he giving? Goal kick. This guy's getting hyped now. This will be a good challenge for Max. Honestly, these games you learn a lot. Even though you're dropping step overs on him and twisting him, it's hard to get away from him. It's not a lot of space. They're doubling up on you. Sometimes you got to wait for your moment. Man said a 16-year-old is our best player. I mean, he's the most likely to make something happen. What? Yo, any chance of him popping that balloon? Maybe we'll score off the balloon. Remember when Darren Bent scored off the balloon? Just do kick-ups with the balloon. Make up for Turkey. Odegaard finds Ben White. I can't believe the speed that we play at. That's a bit better. Come on, Max. Shoot straight at the keeper. He's been our best player, to be honest. He's the only one that really... Martinelli, not really. Jesus, I don't even know if he's touched the ball. Havertz is playing at 3 miles an hour. Griezmann missed a sitter. Keep me updated. Atletico Barca. Keep me updated, people. Haven't seen Jesus at all now. Get rid of him in the summer. Get rid of him in the summer. 6 corners for Arsenal, none for Southampton. But Southampton have had the best chance of the game, a one-on-one. The guy tried to take it around the goalkeeper. Get Gyökeres on for Jesus, man. He just scored 4 for Sweden in 2 games. Give him 30 minutes. Give him a run out. Probably don't want him to play too long. Corner taken short into Ben White. It's not really worked great, but because they're sending 3 players out. Come on, Havertz. Headed away. The thing is, when you play against championship teams, yeah, they're very well organised. They're good in the air. Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, right. Yeah, right, mate. Stop doing interviews with Rio Ferdinand. And stop clapping him, by the way. Stop doing interviews with Ferdinand, fella. Concentrate on your football. This guy's on 240 grand a week. Gabriel Jesus. Should have left ages ago. Listen, he just come back from injury. I get it, but... Poor. One of the first times I've seen him touch the ball. You're playing against a championship team, bro. Man City made Liverpool look like a championship team. We're making a Championship team look like a Premier League team. How slow the game is. Come on, keep moving the ball. Keep moving the ball. We need strikers. Yeah, I mean... Oi! Deflection, not a bad effort. Corner, Havertz. Decent strike. Listen, you can have whatever striker you want. If there ain't no service, they're going to struggle. Only so much you can do. I know. Do you know what? Yeah, as I was setting up the stream, I went to put the Southampton badge there because I downloaded it from a previous season. And the badge, the logo is tiny. So, yeah. I did them a bit dirty by not downloading a better version. But, you know. Nah. Jesus, he won't get a new contract. If he does, it's insane. Corner, taken short again. Every time we take the short, we don't seem to work a better position than the actual cross, which is the whole point of a short. That's not bad. Oh, it's so poor. And a high floated cross to the back post that even if you win the header, it's going to be very difficult for you to head that in from there. It's just dreadful to watch. But just win the game. Win the game. You get it with Jesus. He's always injured. Say no more. I done the same with the Wolves badge and we ended up drawing. Yeah, I mean, at least we can't draw this game because it is a cup game. I think it goes straight to penalties. I do not want to see penalties, by the way. We need Saliba in defence. Oh, it's the attack, really, that's not producing. I'm just looking at the bench. Noni, I mean, I don't even know if Noni's fully fit. I don't know if they want to be risking him when we got Sporting on Tuesday. What a touch that is, by the way. Mosquera's got... Oi! Good job he tackled him there. Oi! Yo, what's going on here, man? We're moving like the Chuckle Brothers here. Back pass, I thought Kepa wiped him out. Guy pinned Mosquera there and popped it round. Ben White's back pass. Kepa just about got there. Imagine Kepa just wiped him out then and gave a penalty. It would have been Comedy Central settings. Don't you dare go to penalties. I'm telling you. Penalties, anything can happen. You better win this game in 90 minutes. Like watching paint dry, yeah? Like you said, you might as well just turn up at half time for Arsenal. It's only 32, feels like 45. It does. If you struggle to sleep, this would solve it. Come on, Ben White. Oh, wow. Wow. Come on, Gabby. They're unbeaten since January, Southampton. Even if you're in the Championship, that confidence, it counts. They're in like the playoffs. Coventry are coming up. Middlesbrough lost yesterday, though, I think. Coventry are nearly up. My favourite gimmick is the tiny badge. Oh, did he? I didn't even see it. Let me see. Let's have a look. Donkey! Oh. Oi, check him. Oh. No, did he even touch the guy? I don't even know. You tripping, dog. You tripping. Hey, MJ, I never said that. I never said... He said best team since 04. Look at the football. All I said, just get on that parade. Make sure we lift the title. If we don't, wow. I don't have a watchable feed for this game. I almost feel fortunate to be spared the ugliness. I'm telling you, if you're not watching this game, you're quite lucky right now. Come on, Max, what you got? Come on, Odegaard, do something. All right, tell him to overlap. Oh, all right, let's spin around. Oh, yeah, hey. Tell you what, Martin, mate, we've really missed you. Tells him to go on the overlap, spins around like Beyblade, then back heels it and gives it away. No wonder you're the captain, fella. Yeah, you've missed our best chance. Now they're on us on the break. Clips it to the back post. Oh, Ben White's missed it. And Southampton have scored. Hey, well done, Martin Odegaard, mate. Well done, fella. Well done. That's why you're our captain. This pillow foot, snotty-nosed fraud. Get him out of this club. This is embarrassing. Zoom in on Odegaard, mate. Oh, and Ben White, by the way. Apparently Trent can't get in the England squad at right back. All came from Odegaard giving the ball away. Oh, my days. And Ben White probably had suntan lotion in his eyes. You know what I mean? Great finish, by the way. Take nothing away from them. They're playing better than us. Look at this on the break. Bodies, look, 4 or 5 players running forward. Simple football. Clips it back post. Ben White, wow, you want to go to the World Cup? What a finish, by the way. They've played better football than us. I tell you what, Mikel, you better be careful. You better be careful. Because I'm telling you now, certain games will have a big effect on the league. You can't lose this game, bro. You're going to be a laughing stock. Look at Ben White. What are you doing? Get rid of him in the summer. Get him out. Now get it. No, I think he's leaving anyway. Apparently he wants out. Hey, you want out, mate? Get out. No problem. I'll open the door for you. Injury prone. And you're not as good as you used to be. No, now you're far. Southampton have been better than us. I swear. What am I? But apparently, oh my days. This is crazy. What are you doing? Judge the ball. You do that in, under 10s football. Great finish, by the way. It's the right place to put that finish. As he controlled that ball, I was thinking, don't put the ball there because you're going to score. And he puts it right there. It's a shambles. You've just lost a cup final to City, right? Embarrassing. You come back from international duty. Look at this guy dancing around Ben White. Leave him in Southampton. It's close to Brighton. Go back to Brighton, bro. We'll start again. Oh, mate. We look dreadful. This guy, Ben White, bro, you ain't going to the World Cup unless you're watching games. You can't take players like that to the World Cup. Rafinha and Vinny and them, man. Oh, my. Nah, come on. Relax. It is comedy gold, bro. It is. What do they want me to do? What do you want me to? Odegaard 12 yards out on Mott, kicks it against his own foot and puts it wide. Then he tells Max go on the overlap, spins around and back heels it, and we get caught on the break. It's put it on Comedy Central. Free kick to Southampton, whipped in, good header away. If they go 2-0 up, by the way, we could be out. I'm not even joking. 1-0, we might get away with it. 2-0, we are absolutely in big trouble. This guy's going to have to draw for first team players at half time. Get Gyökeres on. Oh, Barca 1-0 down, apparently. Nah, League. Yeah. Kepa just planted. I'm not even blaming Kepa. It's a good finish. Very good finish. Big up Snake Eyes. All Jesus does his interviews. He needs to be gone in the summer. Big C, which left winger would you go for? Why is Gyökeres not playing? I will never forgive Frautetta if we lose. I didn't expect him to play Gyökeres. The balloon is still on the pitch. Gives a free kick against Odegaard. Which left winger? I'd go for Leao, or Yildiz. They're the two I like, but we'll probably end up with Gordon or Williams. Best team since 04. Yeah, I know. I read that one, MJ. South said, City, Liverpool was a bloodbath. We're getting cooked. Oh, well, that's it, Kepa, mate. That's it. Come out. Oh, yeah, that's it. Slice it. Now you're going to get lobbed. What is this football, man? What's going on? Kepa comes out, slices it in the air, then the defender slices it. Oh, Skelly. Oh, no, this is terrible. Smash. Terrible. Absolutely dreadful. Realistically, he's going to have to bring on Gyökeres and probably Zubimendi and Madueke, but I don't know if Noni's even fit. Big up Alfred. I've seen people say Gyökeres goals on the international break. was because of the level of the opponent, but in the Premier League squad is so much better than 70% of the league. That take of weak opponent argument we don't create. Well, he scored against Ukraine, who've got players like Mikalenko and that who plays for Everton and a few others. We're playing a championship team, so if it's so easy, let's see if it looks easy here. And it won't look easy. Gyökeres will come on and we will struggle to get him a chance because we don't create. It's so poor. Told you all Odegaard will ruin our season, says Rambir. Big up to you with the super sticker as well. I'm telling you now, Sporting Lisbon might look dark on Tuesday. The only good thing is, obviously, half of these players will not be playing. You have Raya, Rice, Timber, Saliba. It looks different. Gyökeres. These men are just playing little passes, balloons around and everything. Look at the way these men are just bopping it around us. The lack of intensity is a disgrace. Is Arteta going to call out the Odegaard back heel and the miss sit, or is it just another guy? Is it a colour thing? I don't even want to say that, but he's very selective about who he criticises. Southampton, what is going on here? That's handballed. Oh, no. Cleared. Kepa gets it. Barca have equalised. Rashford. I'm watching the wrong game. Alfred said, we wouldn't have an attack without Dalman. He shouldn't be our starter. Saka struggled against teams on this level. Dalman's having his way. The rest of the team are off. Yeah. Elgato, get that donkey Havertz off. He's a ghost. I don't even think he's that good. B. Hood said, Arteta has not learned anything from the international break. I don't think we'll win the league. City will win every game. Lawrence said, I told you the other day we're going to bottle the Prem. SM said it is very windy. Maybe Ty can use that excuse after the game. Well, you know, it was windy. 3 minutes till half time. I'm watching the wrong game, lads. I should be watching Atletico Barca. Come on, Max. Give us something. You've been our best player. You've got school on Monday. In fact, you haven't got school. You're off half term. He will blame the cup ball. Yeah, oh guys, the ball it moves different, guys. It moves different. Yeah, the balloons, they were confusing us, guys. We thought the balloon was the ball. Ben White, when he jumped, he saw the balloon. Oh guys, bigger fish to fry. Yeah, we didn't want the FA Cup. Spurs against Nuggets. Wemby against Joker. Havertz must go. Well, apparently he's getting a new deal. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Kepa kicked the ball out. The balloon was too balloony. The balloon put them off, people. They thought the balloon was the ball. It's not their fault. Odegaard, captain of Arsenal, I know. He's one of the worst. He could be the worst captain I've ever seen for Arsenal, to be honest. Not necessarily the worst player, but the worst captain. Rashi, good finish, bottom corner. Let's have a look at the goals. Well, I'll watch at half time, actually. Only a couple of minutes. That's a massive game. If Barca win, I think they're champions. I've just seen it. Yeah, good finish. 1-2 and then left foot, bottom corner. This is just... Come on, man. Apart from Max Dalman, no one's doing anything. Just give Max the ball. Martinelli. Give it to Skelly, bro. He's waiting for the ball. You're hesitating so much. You then end up in a worse position by the time you give him the ball. And then you give him the ball now with his back to goal. It's just crazy. Honestly, we are getting what we deserve in this game. We've been absolutely disgraceful. How can you lose a cup final and come back with this? Do you know what I mean? I know our team is not the usual 11, but what are we doing? We're relying on a 16-year-old to do something. Here's Norgard. Minute to half time. Look, he's about to kick. Oh, I thought the balloon was going to get in the way. Noni on move Max to 10. Put Zubimendi next to Norgard. Yeah, I don't mind that. But I don't know if Noni is... I don't know how fit he is. I don't know if he's fit enough to actually play. Big up White Glove, who said the fullbacks are playing attacking midfield. Let me just take a break. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Odegaard. Clips it in, yeah. Are you going to realise we're not that good in the air? Or are you just going to keep putting high crosses in? Come on, Max. Not a lot of space. No, God. Oh, straight at the keeper. I don't mind you shooting, but the shot's got to be a little bit better. But it's not easy. It's just, I don't expect much. I just don't. The wingers to create more chances that never come. Give it away. Wide open at the back. One pass and they're in, yeah? Big up Rish. Arsenal are too arrogant. We take teams lightly. Alfred said Noni on movement. Oh, no, I read that one, actually. JC said Keown will give Odegaard man of the match. Keown just caps. He works for the club, bro. I respect him as a former player, but his opinions are dishonest. I don't, as a point. Oh, yeah, well, oh, yeah. Hey, that'll help. Yeah, oh, yeah, that helps. It's half time. He got away with it, so he ain't getting booked. Good off, boys. Good off. Just lost the cup final. You come back to a championship team, you get bopped. Well done. That'll lift the mood. Absolute disgrace of a performance. Disgrace. Gabriel Jesus, he'll be subbed off before he even gets in the changing room. Brother, I just seen your interview with Rio Ferdinand, yeah? You're done. You ain't playing again. You're finished. You're finished. Take him off at half-time. Tell him to call his agent and find him a move. Go and play for Flamengo or someone. You're done. Havertz, you're done as well, you big donkey. Yeah, get off. You're rubbish. I told people for years this guy's a scrub. Gets the odd goal and we get hyped. Get that scrub out of this club as well. Odegaard, take that armband off. Go and get a tissue. Blow your nose and ring your agent as well. And Havertz, ring your agent. You three are gone in the summer. Absolute gone in the summer, mate. You're sitting on the bench. You're lucky Eze's injured. You wouldn't have kicked a ball the rest of the season. These men are frauds. Frauds. How can Max look at Odegaard with the armband and go, yeah, man, let me learn from you. Let me take guidance from you. You're the captain. You was at Madrid. You're going to the World Cup. Max is 16, bro. He hadn't even done his GCSEs yet. And the 16-year-old's the best player. You're cooked, bro. This performance is an absolute disgrace. Where's the effort? Where's the intensity? You've just lost the cup final. Prove a point. It's Saturday night, 9 o'clock. By the time the game finishes, you leave. Fans are going to struggle. They're going to be on trains, travelling back. And this is what you're giving them after a cup final. It's an absolute disgrace of a performance. Theo talking about the wind. Yeah, he's on the payroll as well. Theo's on the payroll. Yeah, I saw him in America on the tour. He's on the payroll. Oh, yeah, it's windy. Okay, is it not windy for Southampton? Do they put on a wind machine every time we got the ball? His performance is shocking. They are proving a point. 5 or 6 of them need binning in the summer. They should have been binned already. The wind is affecting Arsenal. Well done, Theo. Well done, mate. We mustn't forget it's windy. We mustn't forget it's windy, Theo. Come on, do yourself a favour. Yeah, don't make pathetic excuses for a shambolic performance. Darwin, our best player. Anyway, what do you guys make of that? You're too negative for my club. At least if you're going to say that, spell the words correctly. You is Y-O-U, not Y-I-U. Yeah? You are too negative for my club. Do you own the club, Brian? As far as I'm aware, you don't own the club, so we all have the freedom to support the club. So you can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. What I am going to tell you, though, Brian, is that you're blocked on this channel. And that's a fact. That's just a fact of life, Brian. So other channels are available. Yeah. Do you know what? If you want, I can tell you we're winning 1-0, or we can blame the wind. How about we blame the wind? How can we beat Southampton? It's windy. You know, we're in England. We're not used to wind. How about that? Hold that. And I don't block people often, but hold that. If you're going to cook me properly. Make sure the oven's on. You know what I mean? Just don't make sense. Bro, Jesus is finished at Arsenal. We need Gyökeres at half-time. Jesus been finished for about 2 years at Arsenal, bro. This ain't breaking news. This ain't breaking news, man. Jesus been finished at Arsenal for a minute. Ollie said, exits, good, can't cope with more fixtures. Ollie. Don't do that. Don't do that, fella. Honestly. I like looking at the glass half full. I respect that, but we're not about to say if we lose to Southampton, it's a positive thing, so we don't have as many games. Getting knocked out in a quarter-final to a championship club is not a positive, I'm telling you now. Then City will go and clean up the FA Cup, and they'll go, right, that's 2 trophies. And then they'll chase us down in the Prem. Get them, see, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't having that. Big up to everyone locked in, though. I appreciate it. 6.7K, no, 6.6K. Big up the Twitch gang. Imagine losing a cup final to Manchester City, getting absolutely bopped off the pitch. Going away for 2 weeks, international duty, gather yourself, have a rest. You come back and you put that 45 minutes of performance in. That is what you call an absolute disgrace. That might be worse than the Man City first off. My last stream before I go to boot camp until September. Big up DM. We might all go into hiding if we don't win the league. Brio said Havertz plus Jesus plus Odegaard, highest earners on the pitch. Garbage. Get rid of all of them. Watch us fold another season, said Danish Gooner. S17, Gabby Jesus makes breathing look difficult. He don't even look bothered to me. We're winning the quad, Arteta, they said. KV. You might pull your quad watching this team, but we ain't winning a quad. Bro, I'm tired of this team. Trust me, says Jayton. Yeah, I agree. Paul MC, Carabao Cup loss will push us on, says Mikel. Yeah, will push us on for sure, mate. Out of Southampton. They better win this game. I did predict 2-1. RB AFC, I don't know how many times we've seen it, but Havertz in midfield never works. It's a fact. Why is he so stubborn? And continue to hope it works. Arteta's the kind of kid that will put his hand on the radiator, burn it, and then go back and do it again. Oh, guys, the burn, it did not hurt, guys. Let me do it again. Oh, no, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, I promise. Yeah, but you've got 3rd-degree burns on your hand. Oh, guys. Max Diamond 16 is our best player. To be fair, the ballooners. The balloon, guys. Oh, guys. The balloon put them off, guys. Donkey Snot God Jesus. Bye-bye. Sell them in the summer, people. Sell them in the summer. Waiting for Southampton to start doing kick-up. Yo, you play against Arsenal now. Just do kick-ups. You'll be fine. Etihad looking scary. Proper. Freddy Krueger scary. He-Man said he despises Odegaard, Donkey and Jesus. Odegaard looks busy, does nothing. Donkey just falls over. His shadow. And Jesus just moans. All Arteta's pets. Sell them. Young Gunner, bad results can affect our title hopes. I can't lie. Member for 22 months. Big up to you. MC Gooner, I will make my newborn boy support PSG. I'm done. Yeah, like, protect their well-being, man. Maybe you got Arsenal. It's too rough. By quad, he meant 4 consecutive years of bottling. Yeah, maybe that was his quad. And Stefan said, Curtis, don't worry. Still 2 trophies to fight for. Arteta, yeah. Don't worry, guys. We can still win the Florida Cup, guys. We will win the Emirates Cup in August, guys. It's unbelievable. Callum said every single one of them should be ashamed that a kid is our most dangerous player. They should be embarrassed. Pierre, hold on. Pierre, where's your super chat? The balloon is the Arsenal man of the match. That's a great one. Pierre said, big up Big C in the community. After every game and performance, I say, I hope Arteta learns from this. I've come to realise he's incapable of learning anymore. Hey, there's sprinklers on the pitch, Theo. You know, maybe you got to blame that. The pitch was too wet. The balloon was too balloony. The wind was too windy. What are we supposed to do? How about play good football? George says Arteta could never be a firefighter. He would start the fire. He would. He would. Pep will annihilate this team. It's not looking good, people. Not looking good. Apparently, Athletic had a red card. Sorry, I missed those comments. Probably Boss will go on and win that. Who got sent off? Nico receives a straight red card for this challenge on Lamine. Gets a straight red. Was that a penalty or? Yeah. You know what you got to love, right? There's an account here that says, Odegaard comes close to putting Arsenal ahead from a good chance. No, mate. Odegaard kicks the ball against his other foot when he should have at least hit the target. And that's our captain. All right, they're going to show us the highlights of the other games today. So we'll watch a few minutes of entertainment before we have to go back to the dross. Nah, listen, surely we turn up second. The Saints are marching in. Stop blaming Odegaard. Yeah, it's not our captain's fault on £250,000 a week that he doesn't help our team. And he misses from 12 yards out. It's blaming him. It's just crazy. What do we expect him to do? Shoot and hit the target? For 250 grand a week, I expect him to hit the target. That's crazy. Just flick your hair, shoot snot out of your nose, spit on the floor, tell the fans to make more noise when we get a corner. That's it. £250,000 a week. Stop blaming him. What are you blaming him for? You're right. This is all on Arteta. Even if he wins the league, he needs to go for all of our sanities. David said, when will Arteta learn you win in the midfield? You'd think he'd know that, seeing as he was a midfielder. Does Kepa ever make a save? Maybe in training videos, but he doesn't seem to in real life. Well, in games. Just as said, Big C, I told you, man, about Arteta. I told you he was going to throw the cups multiple times. It's so easy to sack him. He is a bottler. Salo said, according to Arteta sexuals, we should be happy no matter what. Oh, but he's brought the club back together. We've never been this close. The feeling in the stadium. Oh, you can't put a price on it. Yeah, you can, mate. How about you win a trophy? Arteta might learn in 6 years. He might. He just might. How can we be top and still feel like this? It's true. It feels like we're in a relegation battle. It's all about the journey. Imagine getting in a taxi and saying, right, can you take me to the city centre? And it's 10 minutes away. And you've been sat there for 30 minutes and you go, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, the rate's going up. I'm nowhere near the city centre. And he turns around and he goes, it's all about the journey. You know, look at these roads. You're not going to do that, are you? You say, mate, take me to the town centre. But Arteta, it's all about the journey. Do you see a duck or a rabbit on this picture? This is a light bulb. Pickpockets in meetings. Welcome our new dog, win. But we don't win, so you should have called it something else. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. I knew this midfield was going to get cooked. Norgard is a lone six with Odegaard and Havertz. It's a recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. I'm starting to worry, see, Man City are starting to purr and we're doing our usual fall apart under pressure act, says Bob. We're all worried. Rich said Balloon did more than Gabriel Jesus in the first half. Owen Goles, where are you? Yeah, we could do with you. We could do with him. If he brings that same team out second half, he's crazy. There's no way he should be letting them get away with that. No way on earth. Havertz, form never worked, but we still keep playing him. Havertz should be at Bayer Leverkusen. Saliba on, Zubi on, Glock on, Noni on, Kala on. I'd do at least 3. I'd do at least 3 of them. Andy said, even if we win the league and the Champions League, I want this manager gone with all of his dross players. Big up to Andy Hudson. Andy Jones, Arsenal fan in Southampton. It's not that windy. According to Theo Walcott, mate, there's a hurricane there. You know what I mean? There's a tornado on the pitch. Oh, guess what? No subs. Makes sense. You've played absolutely disgraceful. So what we'll do, we'll keep you on the pitch. Philly said, okay, time to turn it up. Come on, you Gunners. Listen, I do get it. Sometimes managers, they think you've been that bad. You better go out there and fix it. And they better. I haven't actually gone too mad because I'm not getting myself annoyed over this Arsenal team. Second half, if they don't win this game, they're a disgrace. Remember, it goes to penalties if we're drawing. Are we rewatching Brendan at Liverpool, Big C? Can we win anything with this manager? I mean, at least Brendan played good football with Sturridge and Suarez and them, look. And he never got a billion to spend either. Big up Mr. Canaries. I appreciate the super chat. Big up Dinashem. We need to sell Garnacho and Delap. Arsenal, are you ready? Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, Dinashem. Ben said, would rather have the contents of a bottle of Nando's peri peri Saka sauce in the 10 than have it. I see that they've re-released that as well. I tell you what we'll do, lads, because you're not playing well at the moment, Saka, and everyone's criticising you. We'll bring out a Nando's sauce. That'll get everybody hyped about you. It's looking sketchy with this play style with 9 games in the league. Don't know. Need Eze back. We got to win the league, but yeah, the manager is mid. Big up to Mr. New Flame. Akin said, if Arteta doesn't win anything, do they keep him? If they do, we're cooked. Jason said, leave the dog alone. She's a good girl. I don't even blame the dog at this point. It's not her fault. Elton said, trust the process of failure, not being negative. I can see more City doing the treble than us, winning 1 Prem. It's not looking good. Mo said, watch out for Curtis. Hey, go easy. No, man. I'm a promoter of peace. Do you know what I mean? Not violence. No, Arteta's football makes you want to go to sleep. Odor God stinks. Ironic, yeah? Second half underway. Come on. Balloon man of the match so far for Arsenal. We mustn't forget it's windy, guys. Phil Walcott said it's windy. So the wind is costing us the performance. Gabriel into Odegaard. His flick gets blocked. The balloons are confusing them, guys. They thought the balloons were the footballs, guys. It's unbelievable. I've never seen balloons on a pitch, guys. Let's see if Arsenal do anything. 2 balloons now, yeah. 2 balloons. Maybe the balloons will score for us. I just don't get why none of the players just go up to the balloons and pop them, get them out. Southampton in possession. Havertz and Odegaard starting for in 2026. Can't make this vomit up. Nope. Nope. Oh, look at the state of Ben White. He's having an absolute stinker. He's having a stinker. The balloons were too balloony. He's having a stinker, mate. Just played for England and you're getting smoked by Southampton. You're all over him. How's he not getting booked for that? Joey Essex at right back he's playing like. This is what happens when a club keeps spending money on defenders, not on wingers and strikers. They are building the Great Wall of China, yeah? Yeah? I'm trying to defend our way to trophies. Windy dog. Yo, windy dog. Pass the ball, Odegaard. Pass the ball. The Saints are too sainty. Free kick to the Saints. If they get a second, I'm telling you, we're done. The way we're attacking and with the players that we've got available, second goal will finish this team off. They need to not concede and then get Gyökeres and them on. Any chance of you going forward, lads? Great play, Max. Oh, yeah. Jesus at right back. And guess what? He does all right in the end. Fair play to him. City will smoke Chelsea and Arsenal. I mean, it's hard to disagree with that, with what you've watched today. Here's Lewis Skelly. Go on, lad. Wins a free kick, gets clipped. About 35 yards out. Odegaard's only passing win, says Bjorn. Vacay said, would you rather win the league and Arteta stays for 10 years with the same philosophy, or not win the league and get a replacement of a world-class manager? Wow, that's a tough question, because to watch this football for 10 years, I'd probably stop watching the game. I'd be done. But then the title's guaranteed. So you've got to win the league. You've got to win the league. World-class manager still doesn't guarantee a league title. Odegaard's cross is dreadful. It's flicked on and the keeper takes it. But we need a new manager. Genuinely. Mark said we need to sell 6, need a left winger, centre mid, right back and a striker. Yeah, about another 200 million then. When football gets serious, Arsenal fall apart, said Lucas. We need a new manager, man. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, a league title or a champs will keep him in the job. But it's got to improve. I'm just checking here. Does it definitely go to pens? Does it definitely go to extra time in the FA Cup quarter final? What's in me? No, if scoring. Oh no, this says extra time actually. Oh please, I do not want to watch an extra half an hour of this. I was actually hoping it went to extra time. This is terrible. Come on, just win the game 2-1. That was my prediction as well. Oh yeah, Gabby, that'll help. Just boot the ball out of play. No, no one came on. Cheers, Mikel. Southampton haven't even got names on the shirt this time. Big up Monty, man. Big up. Big C, get that basketball channel ready. Don't worry, man. It's in the background. LeBron's retirement tour next season. LeBron, Bronny, and Bryce. And then whoever wins the champs. I know OKC are favourites again. Skelly, good ball. Jesus. Come on, get the equalizer. Let's see how long Arteta takes to make a substitution. Martinelli, he loves that little hesitation. There you go, you've cooked him. That's a good ball as well. We ain't got the height. Hit it. Dowman, blocked, corner. Come on. Come on, man. Do something. Cricket watch-alongs. I don't know about that. I don't know how could I bring excitement to cricket? You know, he's coming, he's running, he bowls. Ugh, he's blocked it. You know, I just don't know. That was a good strike by Max as well. Trophies are buffering, yeah. The internet's lagging. Not in the stream, just with Arsenal. Havertz for trying the Scorpion. Yes, you ain't doing that, mate. Just stick with the donkey. Stick with the donkey. He'll probably score from this corner now. Now I've called him that. Martinelli. It's so windy, you can't keep it. That doesn't even look like it's in the D anyway. It still doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh, how about you just put it on the line, mate? Oh, then you move it out again. What's this guy doing? What is this guy doing? He's doing a Connor Bradley thing again, isn't he? He's just acting crazy. I'll move it in, then I'll move it out. Punched away. So that didn't exactly help, Gabby. Just pass it. How about you pass it? All right, don't pass it. Now you're struggling. You've done him. Done him. And you kick it straight at his legs. Oh, my days. Slager's over Arteta. Yep. Give her the job, man. She wins trophies with the women's team. Hey, Skelly. Yo, oi. That's the first bit of anything. He's booted the ball out of play. He's done a Lamine Yamal. And then just whacked out. His phone ran out of credit. He said, "No, man, I got nothing left, lads." Look, now he broke the guy's ankles. Check him. Check this guy. Put him on. Hey, but. And he said, right, lovely play, Lewis. Keep the ball. All right, no problem, Mikel. What is he doing? I'm telling you now, watch this, yeah? You know, on the board, the advertising board there, I reckon he thought that was win the dog. Can you see the dog running across the screen? Look, he's played a through ball to win. Go fetch it, Win. Go on, Win. No, we're all over the place, man. Man drops him to the floor, then just boots it out of play. I'm telling you, information and entertainment, people. You need a sense of humour to support this football club. It's not normal. It is not normal. Skelly won't have any minutes after that. Arteta bottled the opportunities. One trick pony. Warren said bedtime for me. Hey, listen, I'm surprised you're not asleep already. Come on, Arsenal. Max gets clattered. Tough lesson. Someone's got to help him. Southampton on the break. Through ball over hit. Kepa boots it up the field. Barca red card now, yeah? So they're both down to 10. Retired Pundit said, big up to you, Curtis. A shout out to my channel, mate. Retired Pundit. Promote your channel in the chat, people. Why not? Free promo goes a long way. Atletico down to 10 and Barca down to 10. 1-1. That's pretty poor, isn't it? The other team gets a red. The last thing you do is put a crazy challenge in. 55 minutes gone. This guy hasn't made a substitution. What is he waiting for? Did he not learn from Wembley? 1-0 down, he doesn't make a sub. 2-0 down, he wants to make subs. It's too late. Get Gyökeres on. Get Zubimendi on, depending if Noni's fit or not. If Noni's fit, bring him on. If he's not, then, I don't know. You can't risk it. Oh, Skelly's slipping over now. Look, 4 against 4. Overhits the pass a little bit. Corner to Southampton. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace, man. This guy Arteta never, ever learns. Never learns, mate. Same thing all the time. Is it impossible for him to actually change from his usual thought process? How about you make a sub at half time? Do something. It's absolutely terrible. Right. Corner to Southampton. Taken short. Let's see if their short corner works. Ball whipped in, flicked away, goes out for, I think we cleared that. Throw in Southampton. We're not looking good. I can't believe this guy, Arteta, is sitting here watching this, not making changes. Big up Paul Del Monte in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. He said, don't worry about extra time. We've got to score first. Noni, Calafiori and Gyökeres coming on. Problem is, yeah. No, I wouldn't take Max off. I'd take Havertz off or Odegaard. Ball whipped in. Oh, he flicked away. Corner Southampton. He said, don't worry about extra time. We've got to score first. Exactly. We might not even make it. Pass the armband, Odegaard. Yep. Arteta's given up on the team, says Most Wanted. Big up to you. He-Man said, I swear, I wonder if we can play basic football. It's crazy. Big up Mad About Sports. He said, the Arsenal fan base is massively overrated an average team. We're not all that. When do we actually ever play well? We're awful to watch. I mean, it's tough because you don't get top of the league if you're poor, but the football is not great. I said yesterday, for me, the best player at Arsenal is Saliba. I stand by it. He gets in every team in the world. But a lot of these players are overrated. Cornered Southampton, flicked on. Martinelli's an average footballer. Trossard is. Odegaard is. Havertz is. Jesus is washed. You could sell about 8 players in this Arsenal team. Red card was overturned for Barca. Let's be honest, Skelly hasn't looked great today either, you know. And I like Skelly, but Skelly just got no confidence from being on the bench all season. We're about to be in the 60th minute, and we haven't really had a decent chance in this second half. We haven't. Oh, he's saved by Kepa. I swear that what was that Skelly? Who was that? Skelly or who gave that away? Skelly and Mosquera. Mosquera. Skelly. What? Who gave it away? These men played about 5-1-2s to each other. All right. Are you going to get on with it? Man played a through ball. Is this guy drunk? Yeah, Jesus should never play for the club again. Lewis Skelly's done at Arsenal. Not because I think so. He's done. He hasn't played for ages. He starts. He gets dragged first. You're cooked, mate. He don't rate you. Oh, that's it. Snot out the nose. You bit. Get Odegaard off. Get that fraud off. Calafiori left back. That'll be... Nah, Noni on the right. Max in the 10, I reckon. I can't believe what I'm watching. How's this guy, Mosquera, playing for Spain, who keep the ball so much and you're giving a ball away like that? Gabriel Jesus should never play for this football club again. I'm telling you now. That is what you call finished as a player. That downgrade from him is insane, what he was in that first season. He's absolutely finished. He might even struggle in the Brazilian league. So it could be way too physical for him. Neymar gets kicked all over the place in Brazil. Bullied. I hope he's offside. He's not. 2 against 1 on the left-hand side. Ben White will get smoked. Short off the crossbar. I swear, this is one of them games. You don't even get annoyed. You don't get angry. You just sit there and go, why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? You know what I mean? If you go to a backstreet chicken shop and you get bellyache, you should not be surprised. There's probably rats at the back of that shop. And this is what it is. You've ate from some dirty chicken shop and now you're running to the toilet because Arsenal are just all over the place. Ben White's getting absolutely roasted by this left winger. Mosquera looks like a giraffe trying to play football. Gabriel's trying to hold his, you know what I mean, the back four together. Skelly's had a stinker, got dragged. It's a joke. Our midfield is non-existent. They need to just grind out some sort of 2-1 win. In fact, just give me extra time. Just put the ball in the box now. You've got Gyökeres. It don't need to be as pretty. Pass it, bro. You're doing too much. That's great. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. I like that from him. Oh, yeah, Martinelli, yeah. Do you know what? Fair play to you, Max. You're the only player that's doing anything for us. These players should be ashamed of themselves. As some little 16-year-old, I thought he'd done too much here, actually. Yo, great footwork. Not a bad ball. Yeah, somebody maybe run across the near post. Gyökeres is on now. It needs to be no nonsense. Gary Martin, I'm telling you, man. Ricky Martin, outside, inside out. She's living la vida loca. That guy, Gabriel Martinelli, he should send a check. Not a check. Send some crypto to Rodrigo. Because I'm telling you now, if Rodrigo wasn't injured, you ain't seeing the World Cup. Did you see the Lego advert? All the goats would have been hilarious if they got Arteta. Yeah, should have. But it's only goats only, I'm afraid, mate. Goats only. One of the best football adverts in a long time. You know the thing that disappointed me about that advert is I saw today that it was stunt doubles. They weren't even together in the room. So I actually thought, like, no, Messi and Ronaldo and them are sitting together. They weren't even there. Great advert, though. What is Havertz, Odegaard and Jesus doing in this team? In this game, sorry. Arteta favoritism kills the team. They're just picking up their money, bro. Aero said, I feel embarrassed. I tried to argue Odegaard over Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno. Wow. Slotty's getting sacked after winning the league. I might want Arteta gone regardless. Listen, let's be real. Odegaard's never, for me, been better than Bruno or He's never even been close to KDB. But 22-23 Odegaard was like, you could have a conversation that he was one of the best attacking mids in the league. This one is dreadful. Come on, Nani, just cook him. Direct running. You've done, that's a penalty, ref. Or has he dived and embarrassed himself? Yep, he's dived and embarrassed himself. Cheers, Whoopi Goldberg. Thanks a lot, mate. I don't understand why he's dropping. You probably get that and cross that with your right foot. That is I don't know what that is. That headband merchant better fix up. I'm telling you, what are you doing? Nani, bro, is like he will go in the kitchen, make you the best dinner and drop it as he goes to serve it. That's the kind of chef he is. Bro, his end product's non-existent, bro. He does this kind of stuff all the time. I know, but how many times have you seen Nani this season lacking end product? It's his game. Ask all the Chelsea fans when they sold him. They went, yo, lively player doesn't have enough end product. They weren't bothered about selling him. 52 mil, bro. He's took Ethan's minute. I'd rather Ethan was. Would you rather Nani or Ethan right wing? Ethan, bro. Ethan was, he was scoring them goals from the right. Man City and that, and the Champions League goal. 50 mil, bro. Come on. He's not that good. I don't hate him. I don't rate him. There's a difference. I think we got absolutely bumped. He's a TikTok baller. He is. He's a TikTok baller, bro. Come on, Max. Gyökeres on the overlap. You haven't seen it. He has seen it. Oh, no. He did see it too late. He saw it too late. He knows. He's putting his hands up to him. Gyökeres fuming. Ben White, mate, honestly, I don't know what you did after that England game, but you look like you've been in Ibiza for 3 days. It should have been now. Like, that touch wasn't needed. That was when the ball, but I ain't going to get on to a 16-year-old. He's been our best player. Yeah, and that's what I said. If you look at it, Nani cost 52. You could have put Semenyo on the left for 60. That's what we needed more. We needed the starting left wing and not the backup right wing. To be fair, do you know what hasn't helped Nani is if Saka was balling, you wouldn't mind him coming off the bench and giving you a bit of impact. But because Saka's playing poor, we're actually relying on Nani to like, yo, can you like become the starting winger? Max, he's run out of space. Thing is now, because Max is looking dangerous, they're getting onto it. Lookman cost 35, yeah. No, Max in the 10. Wow, 23 minutes. Come on, surely Havertz. Are you going to shoot? Yes! Come on, Gyökeres. Come on, Gyökeres. Come on, 1-1. Great finish. 1-1. You know what? He actually done well there, Havertz. I thought he missed the chance. 1-1. I'm not even going too crazy. Get out of there. They better get out of there with a 2-1 win. I predicted 2-1 as well. Well done, Gyökeres. That's why you should have been on. Fair play to Havertz, because I'm thinking he should have shot. Who played the ball? Gabby. I'm thinking, here, can you drill that across goal? That's a good pass, because that defender could have blocked that. See, Gyökeres, you create chances, he bags. Come on, man. Proper striker. He's had a great week, man. Good assist. Come on now, win the game. Win the game. Gyökeres double. I'd love actually Max Dowman winner. Man said Skelly pass. Skelly's not on the pitch, bro. Who's Gabriel? He got took off. Offside. No, he weren't off. He weren't off. I don't think there is VAR. Need a hat-trick from Gyökeres. Well, if he gets 3... Yeah, no, I agree with that. You shouldn't be hitting big celebrations for a... Gyökeres didn't hit this early. Not for an equaliser against the Championship team. Run and get the ball. Run and get the ball. Celebrate if you score the winner. Remember, he won the cup last year in Portugal as well. So he knows what it's like in these cup games. 17 goals this year for Gyökeres. I said you got to get over 20 all comps. He should make that as long as he don't get injured. We still got to be careful, though. The game is a bit... Oh, there is VAR in this game. Yeah, okay, cool. Sitsaurus from day one. Give Gyökeres service. He will bury them. Yeah, yeah. We know this. Like, I think Matty said it the other day. He's a volume striker. Some players, you've got to create multiple chances for them every game, and they'll put them away. He's been starved of service. So then it's more difficult for him to do anything because he don't get chances. The wind's gone down. Southampton making a double change. I think the guy who scored's coming off. I don't even know what his name is. I don't even know. It's Stewart coming off. Stewart coming off. I don't know who the other one is. Two of them off. Gyökeres, 17 goals with less than 30 shots. That's a crazy conversion rate, isn't it? Better than 50%. So it just shows if he has more shots, more chances, he's going to score more. Like you said earlier, a first place team. Gabriel down, holding his knee, and he's off. That's never a good sign. Physio's not even on the pitch, and he's... Yo, what? Who's rubbing his knee like that, man? That ain't going to fix nothing. I'm telling you now, this is bad, because he was coming off before the physio even got on the pitch. He was like, get me off. Saliba, by the way, I'm telling you this, Saliba ain't had no warm-up, because he just took the jacket off and... Wow. Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday. That is crazy. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what happened to him. I don't know. I was hoping that was a kick, but the way they were going on there, hopefully it's a kick. Maybe he's got a dead leg, you know, a bit of bruising, but they just all looked a bit worried. Curtis, if we were to get to the final, I want us to play Real. We won't beat PSG or Bayern. We don't have a good record against English teams. No, but Bayern in a final would be more difficult. Different game. We beat PSG last year in the group and then got dealt with. He ain't limping too much, so I'm hoping it's maybe a kick on the knee or something. Seemed to happen off the ball. Us winning the league is like Jorginho winning the Ballon d'Or. Dead competition. Siggy said, so this team in this state is supposed to beat City at the Etihad and not drop points in other games. Well, I think Gabby's all right. What will be interesting if he goes down the tunnel. Hopefully he just sits on the bench. I want to see the ice pack. Please sit down. They're not showing him. If they go down the tunnel, you know they're in trouble. But I'm hoping he sits down. Someone said free promo, Arsenal or a Big C. Off the phone with the Hotmail CEO. Said all the good on there and I should keep trying. Keep trying, man. I will check. Is he on the bench? Iron said centre-back playing through ball says it all. I told you, our defenders attack. Our attackers defend. We flip it. We're inverted attackers. Ben White, captain, yeah. Good luck with that. Calafiori, that's nice. He's had a bad week, by the way. Italy didn't make the World Cup. Lost on penalties. Gabby, nope. One-star skill moves. We ain't even got another winger. We ain't even really got anyone else on the bench. Zubimendi, but I don't think he's going to come on. I'm surprised even on the bench. What are you doing there? Who was that? Norgard. Norgard's, I don't know, you know. Norgard's a bit lucky to be at Arsenal, you know. I'm not even going to lie. Ball out wide. What you got, Calla? You need to defend. He's cooked him. Oi! Yo, I swear, Ben White, bro. To be fair, I think he expects Saliba to head it. It's sad, isn't it? Because now Skelly is genuinely third choice left back. I'm not even joking. In a big game, I don't think he'd trust him. I don't think he'd play him. He might even put Timber at left back and play Ben White right back. He used to do that. I don't think he trusts Lewis Skelly at all now. His confidence is shot to pieces. Ah, they popped the balloon now. O'Reilly snatched his chain, man. He took his life off him. Left back, inverting, England. He's fuming. Calafiori got cooked there, by the way. Step over and shift. Aye, Kepa just about manages to get it away. Thought it was the cup final again. Oh, want to hit him on the break. I tell you what, if it does go to extra time, that is not what we need right now when we've got a Champions League quarter-final on Tuesday. And you've got the likes of Saliba on the pitch. Skelly might move. There's rumours that Skelly's going to go to Everton on loan. I can see it happening. Martinelli more of an Italian defender than a Brazilian winger. I think he is Italian, Brazilian, isn't he? He could go and help them. Mikel is the worst manager I've ever seen dealing with youth players. I don't know. I don't think he's managed Skelly and Nwaneri well since they, like, after that season they did well. Nwaneri's at Marseille on the bench. And Skelly's at Arsenal with no confidence. If you went to sell Skelly now, you wouldn't get anywhere near what he could have been worth. Dowman, okay, I'll give him some credit for that. He brought him on. Let's see what happens with Dowman over the next year. Saka, I mean, he's overplayed Saka. Martinelli hasn't improved. He's got worse. Smith Rowe got worse. Came through. He looked like a baller. Ended up looking like he just faded. He ain't even that good at Fulham. I seen one guy who does Fulham content saying they want to sell Smith Rowe in the summer. Arteta is just a poor man manager, full stop. He's just one of them, like, if you're one of his favourites, you probably love it. Like, you play bad, you get a new contract, he never calls you out in a press conference. If he don't like you, then you're cooked. Hybrid Badger said, bro, it's simple. Arteta needs to be sacked. If we can't get a Champions League, get Conte, we would still be winning trophies. It's not rocket science. I want a Champions League winning gaffer. I heard he might be leaving Napoli in the summer. DM said, we're a great team. We wouldn't be at the top if we didn't have pedigree. We've got some pedigree, but we've got to attack better. That's the problem. 14 minutes to go. Come on, late winner. Do not want extra time and definitely don't want penalties. Yeah, Reece hasn't developed at all. Reece was classed as the best youngster at Arsenal, better than Saka. He's on the bench at Brentford. Ain't doing nothing. Conte, who's been shambolic in Europe. What position? Oh, Calafiori, he's a free spirit. Come on, Havertz, what you got? Win something. Oh, he's got pushed off. To be fair, Havertz hasn't. Nani. Oh, heavy touch. Goal kick. No, listen, I never said, no, I'm not being accused of this. The accusation was that Smith Rowe was eating a burger at half time. He wasn't. They said it was a banana. But from the angle it looked like a burger. Man said I called Smith Rowe a cheeseburger. No chance. Smith Rowe used to do interviews for me every tour, bro. I showed the picture. I said, he's being accused of eating a burger at half time. But they said then it was a banana. Zubby coming on, is he? I don't even know. This game probably won't even suit him that much, but we're down to one balloon. Wow. I cannot believe Ben White hasn't been booked. He's fouled them about 5 times. Ref keeps letting him off. He's had an absolute shocker. That's a naughty tackle as well. It doesn't quite catch him. Ice pack on Gabby's knee. Well, I'm hoping it's just bruising then, Lawrence. Anything more than that, we're in trouble. Havertz off. I don't know how he's going to go. Yeah, Max in the 10. Zubby and Norgard double pivot. The only thing is, Havertz a penalty taker if it ends up going to penalties. I don't know if Subamendi is a penalty taker, but we shouldn't even be going to penalties. Well, I just checked and it says extra time. I hope it is straight pens, but then straight pens a bit of a flip of the coin. Lewis Skelly has Maitland-Niles vibe. Should have sold him last summer. We weren't going to sell him after the season he'd had, but I didn't expect his fall off to be like this. It's not all his fault. He doesn't play enough. Yeah, it's been a poor performance. Saliba. Mine's Kepa. Max won't be playing Tuesday. Nah, he won't. I doubt he'll come on. Hooked Havertz and not Max. No, but I agree with that. Havertz just come back from injury. Max is, he don't play that often. So, who's the 6 in the 8? You probably put Norgard in the 6. Let Zubby go into the 8. At least he can pass. Oh, wow. Southampton on the attack. The pass isn't great. Oh, no, I wouldn't take Maresca. No. Why does Arteta rate Havertz more than Gyökeres? I don't know. He loves Havertz. It's his pet project, man. Gave him massive wages. He loves Havertz. Your man told me Jacob got nah. Don't ever throw that one at me, MJ. Never. Spurs Nuggets, good game. Enrique, yeah, I'd love Enrique. Come on, Arsenal, get a late winner. 10 minutes left. We've hardly had a chance since scoring. When you get the ball in defence for Arsenal, you just don't have many options. That's the problem. Like, you got the ball here, okay, you can go to the left back. If you want to go forward, you want to see more movement. Oh, that's unlucky. Got to be careful we don't get caught, though. Get that. Pass. Arsenal keep the ball. Yeah, Max will... The problem is now is, let's say Max tires. We ain't really got anyone else. Got 2 young players on the bench and a goalkeeper. So we've got no other option. So if we go to extra time, we need Max to play 120 minutes. That's poor, man. The pass to him in the first place is poor. Since said Norgard ain't really it, and he's looking to be at Arsenal, that why is Ubameni play there? Do you know what it is like? I don't think Norgard is bad, but I don't think he's that good. But he should have got more minutes this season because Zubi he's had a good few games where he's been found out a little bit, especially physically, like gets bullied a little bit sometimes. So, and at least Norgard has got a bit of physical presence. Garrett said, I think Saka and Odegaard should be on the provisional list for next season. If they don't perform, sell them. Personally, I'd get rid of Odegaard now. They're not selling Saka, bro. Like, they're building... He's got away with that. He didn't even mean to pass it to him. Come on, Max, get going. We need movement. Martinelli. Oh, he tries to play a 1-2. It breaks down. They're not selling Saka. And I've also got to ask yourself, who would buy Saka? They'd want 100 million and he's on 300 grand. Who's paying that for him when he's out of form? It's not happening. Be careful, lads. Do not concede. Southampton on the attack. We got 8 minutes left. Martinelli is so poor. He just doesn't do enough, does he, when he gets the ball? Loses the ball too much. Trust me, nah, man. Alan's saying, Jamal's saying too much loyalty to Saka. Bro, I've been critical of Saka this season. He's been poor. But when you're paying a player 300 grand, you can't just say, "Oh, just get rid of Saka." Well, to who? Who's buying him? You've got to at least look at it and go, okay, he's had one bad year, we're going to sell him. Like, I think he's earned the right to have another season to sort of prove himself. If he's poor next season, I might be in the same thought process, but not now. Come on, Max, keep going. Give it to Noni. Noni's got the energy. Noni needs to be actually the one we're giving the ball to because he's fresh. Max, have a pop. Have a pop. Oy, saved by the keeper, corner. Didn't get enough power on it. Not a bad effort. Corner to Arsenal. Who is it? I didn't even see who it was. Unlucky. Don't start it quite far enough out. Keeper tips it wide. Rashford, yeah. Martinelli, corner. Martinelli is so bad then awful. Run out of work. Martinelli just seems to do well when he comes off the bench. Bring him off the bench. Tired legs. Looks decent. Apart from that, you don't see a lot. Corner, come on. We could do with set piece FC right now. Come on. Give it Martinelli. Here we go. Whip it far corner. Oi! He went for the near post. Unlucky. 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 I would have gone far corner there. It's unlucky, though. What's going on here? You lot all saying 2-1 in the chat. Are you talking about Barcelona? Because it ain't 2-1 here. And there's about 5 of you putting it, so I don't know what's going on. Of Barcelona? No. They haven't scored either. No, there ain't no 2-1, man. Relax. Still 1-1. I thought you was talking about Barcelona. I'm telling you now, extra time, we do not need that. Obviously, it's better than losing 2-1. But, aye. Calafiori, you're all over the place. I'll take extra time now. Oh, my days, we're losing. Oh, my, we're cooked. We're absolutely finished. Wow, Calafiori got twisted up then. Maybe they were right saying 2-1. Did you lot see the goal before me? We are finished. 2-1 to Southampton. But don't worry, guys. I have this feeling in my tummy, guys. I think it's diarrhea, Mikel. What's Calafiori doing here, by the way? What are you doing? What are you... He's swimming. Great finish. Why... Tell me that guy's in the way. No, he's not. It's a goal. 2-1. We're done. Defence all over the place. Yeah, post and in. Ben White falling over as he shoots. That guy, do a breathalyzer on him. We're about to lose to Southampton in an FA Cup quarter-final. I'm staying calm. Yo, big up my brother Broads, man. I told man this Calafiori 1v1, he can't defend. Seen it from the day that Savinho had him doing the moonwalk. He's not that good defensively. Oh, but he's good going forward. Yeah, but can he defend? Not really. Plays centre-back for Italy, not left-back. Stinky. The kid's crying. Just let him support someone else. Save him. Teach him Spanish, give him a Real Madrid shirt. Even they're not very good. This is a disgrace. Alan Shearer's loving it. Remember, he played for Southampton at the start of his career. Their left winger today has been better than Martinelli. He's had Ben White dancing around the pitch. Max, can you save us, lad? I know you haven't done your GCSEs, but can you save Arsenal? Because we've got nothing else. Come on, Nani, do something. Drive. Get on the overlap, Ben. Pull someone away. There we go. See, the problem now, look, 10, 11 players in a row. Hard to break down. Deliver. Flick on. No one there. Martinelli off his shin pad. That guy, honestly, how he plays for Brazil, I will never know. It's one of the worst Brazilians I've ever seen in my life. And in attack. Pretend you've just come off the bench and run at people. Gyökeres. You don't want Gyökeres in the left wing. Martinelli. Just give him the ball, man. What are you waiting for? Look, they've got loads in the box now. We need movement. Come on. We need a good cross, Martinelli. Wins a... Doesn't even win a corner. Wins a throw, and he's absolute garbage. Garbage. If Rodrigo doesn't do his ACL, there's no way he's going to the World Cup. I'd rather take a washed-up Neymar than him. Oh, yeah, great ball. Lovely ball, that, mate. Straight into his arms. He's an absolute shambles. 2 weeks of embarrassment in the Carabao Cup. Don't worry, guys. Hold my beer. Let's lose to Southampton. Let's lose to Southampton. Man City just done Liverpool 4-0. And we're losing to Southampton. We can't even go to Wembley for a semi-final. I was looking when the FA Cup draw was. Oh, do I do a watch-along for the FA Cup draw? Well, what's the point? Southampton against Man City. Pep's going to win trophies galore. Worst City team, they said. Am I the only one worried that Saka might be an Arsenal version of Rashford? Bro, Rashford's scoring for Barcelona. Max, you've been our best player, mate. What a run, by the way. Look, man, nah, you can hold your head up high. The rest of them should be ashamed. They should all be training in the morning. They said this team could beat United 08, said MJ. MJ's just laying in the jabs. Danish, wow, this team. Philly win nothing without Eze. Rish, the quadruple talk was all mind games just to trick the team and fans to believe we're good enough. We aren't. Arteta doesn't want the FA Cup. That'll be the narrative. Well, guys, we've won it before, guys. Free kick, Gyökeres and Noni. I've never seen any of them take free kicks, but we ain't got a lot on. In fact, I've seen Gyökeres score at Lisbon, where he just whacks it. But managers allergic to trophies. Yeah, there's something not right. Master bottlers. We could end up with nothing. I'm not even joking. If we get knocked out of this game now, we could go trophyless. Biggest bottle ever. Gyökeres, just use the wind, lad. Use the wind. Round the wall. If he scores this top bins, I might go a bit mad. Just because I love Gyökeres. All right, hit the wall then if you want. I didn't want to go mad anyway. End up back with Kepa on the halfway line. Playing 1-2s. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Just get the ball forward. These Chelsea agents. Kepa's doing this on purpose, man. These Chelsea agents, man. His head was too Lego-y. I can't believe we're losing. I can't believe we're losing to Southampton. And they've been the better team. We've hardly created anything since the goal. All that Calafiori hype. I told you, people overhype players. He's not a good 1v. Watch. Come here. Look, he's rolled him. To be fair, he's done all right. Give him a little nudge. Come on, go and score now. Come on. Come on, Martinelli. Needs to lift your head, though. Where you going? Where you going? There's no... Nah, he's absolute garbage, that guy, Martinelli. Absolute garbage. When he starts, he is dreadful. And Trossard, when he starts, he's dreadful. So what do? Just put Noni on the left or put Saka on the left. Or start Max. Real talk, Max can start. Come on, Noni, you're 1v1. Like, you're really 1v1. You're hearing this, guys. Paul, get him off. You've been hyping him. I told you he's a TikTok player. Put a drill track on. Put some skills on. But you don't... Look at that, bro. Look at that. You know what I mean? With them veneers and the headband, bro. It's all looks. He ain't a baller. Chelsea knew. He's their fourth choice right winger. Palmer, Neto, Esteval, Noni. 52 million for your fourth choice winger. Perunelli belongs in Scunthorpe. He won't get in their team, bro. Give your head a wobble if you think we can win the Prem. Pep's going to win the treble. DM said, I said it 3 months ago, we win nothing. Arteta out. Kalen, bro, I'm usually on to Arteta, but these players got to hold smoke. Both of them. Picked the wrong team. The players didn't turn up. I think starting Kepa was a mistake. Made the defence nervous. Yeah, but the goals weren't his fault. But he hasn't... No, Max is just pure class. Pass it now. He gets a free kick anyway. These players should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, push the ref. Dash him out of the way. Martinelli thinks he's Bradley. He said, is that Connor Bradley again? Look at Martinelli trying to be aggressive. Mate, the ref ain't playing. I swear, the guy's a lunatic. Did he think the ref fouled him or something? Yeah, hey, let me make a point here. Look at him. He should be running to the Southampton. I said, hey, mate, I am the ref, you know. Hold the yellow. Martinelli is an absolute joke of a footballer. Martinelli booked for pushing the ref. They better equalise. Come on, do something. Deliver. Put it in the box. There's loads in the box. No, come on. Come on. Oh, it's... You just couldn't. You couldn't write this. You're young enough to go elsewhere, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You're young enough to go elsewhere. Your heart's there. 4-0 real quick. Good job, Mikel. Big up Akin. We're running out of competitions. 2 down, says Bob. Oh, yeah, I read that one. If you win the Premier, the worst side to ever do it. Yeah, but I'll take it. I defended Mikel, but this is indefensible, said Danish. Paul MC, but I better get busy clearing out the crap. Get the manager first. We're not interested in domestic cups. That's what you're going to hear over the next few days. Oh, we only want the big trophies. We only want the Prem and the Champions League. Southampton on the attack. Yep, dropping step overs on Calafiori. What a save. Calafiori's getting twisted, by the way. Swap their wingers for our wingers. We'll sign the Southampton winger that's just dropped 2 step overs on Calafiori. Just sent him to the shops for some Skittles. Tell Skelly our trophy cabinet is after. You want Skelly, don't you, MJ? A week of silly PR now. Lisbon is looking dark. Bro, I'm telling you, man, forget all that semi-final talk. We might not beat Sporting Lisbon. They've just smoked Bodo Glimt 5-0. And Bodo beat Inter 3-1. They're going to go for us. Remember as well, they don't like Gyökeres. No, I'm joking. I swear Kepa does not make any good save. I mean, he saved that one. How many? Oh, yo, I just realised there's 20 seconds left. We've lost. I swear down, I thought it was the 90th minute. We've actually lost. We're out the cup. Oh, yeah, well, Martinelli, that makes sense. Go backwards. Go backwards and sideways, lads. There's 20 seconds left. Keep the ball. Get the possession stats high. Anyone up there? Gyökeres by himself. Overhit pass. See you next year, FA Cup. Because we ain't ever up yet. Southampton player celebrating in front of Arsenal fans. I told you before, and I'll say it again. The only reason this fraud ever won a trophy is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Individual brilliance. The only time he ever won a trophy. This fraud don't know how to win trophies. But I'll stay calm. Let's finish the season. If he scrapes the Prem, that's it. I'll let him off. But boy, lose a cup final to Man City, come back and lose to Southampton. Things are looking good, Mikel. Things are looking good. Give that medal to Unai. You know what I'm saying? He built that team. He broke that team up. They're bringing on a sub. They'll take the kick. It'll be over. Southampton at Wembley in the semi-final. Martinelli, do something. Doesn't give the free kick. Last chance of the game. Gyökeres, we don't really want you there, mate. Just get in the box. Terrible cross. Absolute Bob the Builder settings. Don't... It's over. Get this hoodie off. Get this hoodie off now. No Arsenal merch. Ever. Is it too late to learn French? Because I do like PSG's kits. We've lost to Southampton. But don't worry, guys. We're only going for the Champions League and the Prem. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. We might not win anything, guys. We might not win anything. Ben White with one of the worst right-back performances I've ever seen in my life. Calafiori comes on, gets embarrassed. Max Dowman, thank you for putting in a quality performance. The rest of them, finished. Finished. This is not the club I grew up on. Honestly, people think I'm lying. I enjoyed the FA Cup win and finishing 8th more than this season. I stand by it. This is just some false dawn. New Southampton win this. Arteta is a spicy Liam. Matthew said, league is all we should focus on now. We're rubbish. We're not going to have no choice. When you're in 4 trophies, you can pick, do we concentrate on that? When you're getting knocked out of everything, you ain't got no choice, bro. But they think we're going to beat like Barcelona in a semi-final. Good one. Good one. Calafiori at left back against... Nah. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Barca scored 87th minute, 2-1. Lewandowski. Yep, called it. Sack him in the tunnel. Don't be calm, Big C. Cut this fraud. He deserves it. Let me stop that timer, by the way. I'm not angry, people. I'm disappointed. I was angry at Man City today. I'm just fed up. I blame the balloons. I love that one. The balloons, guys. We thought the balloons were the footballs, guys. It's unbelievable, guys. Too many footballs on the pitch, guys. I couldn't concentrate, guys. Arsenal out of the FA Cup to Championship Southampton. You could not write it. I'm just letting you know the excuses that you're going to hear for the next few days from Arteta sexuals. They will say going out of the FA Cup is a positive because now we won't have as many games and the squad's stretched and, you know, that's going to be the narrative. So get ready for that. Make sure you're prepared for it. So when you see it, you already knew what was coming, right? Too many games. Now we can rest when Man City are playing at Wembley in the semi-final. It's actually a positive thing. We've already won the FA Cup. We don't need to win it again. You're so negative towards this manager. Just support him. Absolute crazy. From quad to brace. Yeah, knee brace. You know them ones. Knee brace. Man think we're winning the Champions League. Are you mad? Barca in the Nou Camp. Bayern in a final. This team I've been telling you for years, no pressure FC. From April to May, they crumble. They crumble. International break over. Arsenal stress is back. I thought Jamaica losing was bad. Ended up with a City Lab white tee. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Plain white t-shirt. I feel to take it back to like 2005 and just put on a do-rag and a cap. Like I'm in G-Unit. I've got serious concerns now if we can get that Prem. Serious concerns. Yo, we should be ringing the fire alarm. This fan base is clueless. Nothing Kepa could do about those goals. SH looked dangerous on every... Southampton. I'm not blaming Kepa for today. Yeah, he might have made them a bit nervous, but come on, the 2 goals are defensive errors. Calafiori on skates. Ben White misjudging a cross. Odegaard giving the ball away. Kepa, yeah, he doesn't fill us with confidence, but the goals aren't his fault. Don't save anything, but they're about to give the manager a 6-year extension. I just stay calm, people. Can't win the FA or the Carabao Cup, but people think we're winning the league and champs, the harder ones. Wow, you have to open your eyes. See, it's a mile off. Exactly. The only way we might stink out the Prem is because the points gap and City might drop points. But the way they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised if City win every game between now and the end of the season in the Prem. They're about to get... Yeah, Mohamed, 6-year deal for this manager. I'll watch someone else. I can't watch this manager for 6 years. Mikel, that burning in your tummy, it's an ulcer. Go see the doctor and get some meds. We have to use the Carabao Cup final like a burning feeling in the tummy, guys. Yeah, you got diarrhea, bro. That's the burning feeling you've got. We mustn't forget it was windy and all the balloons. They couldn't concentrate. Shall I just go with, shall I go that route on Twitter? Let's just go mad. They're blaming the balloons and the wind. No, it's Arteta. It's all crashing down. And it all falls down. Kanye should do that song at Wireless in an Arsenal shirt. I'm telling you now, it all falls down. Oh, when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Call me, Arsenal Therapy, Monday, 1:30. We'll discuss. Arteta should be embarrassed, do the honourable thing, and step down. He won't. He's too arrogant. He's on too much money. Rudy can't game. Hopefully San Antonio win. Wemby and them. Zozo, the signs were there all season. We're not good enough. Nope. Eze, we needed him. Akash, sell Noni. Jesus, Martinelli. Attack offers nothing. There's a few more I'd sell as well. Philly, Arteta. No, I read that one. See, I feel like doing a Fitz-Joseph and stepping away. Bro, it's crazy. We're top of the league. We should be having the time of our life. It feels like torture. Sack Arteta now, bring us an interim to get us the Prem. We ain't winning nothing. Zidane is out of work. I take Zizou till the summer. Enrique in the summer. Arteta is choking. He's a great manager for 80%, but chokes. It's hard to say, but we need a winner. He has the tools, but no excuses. Yeah, he ain't even a great manager for 80%. The football's terrible. Great managers win and play great football. You scrubs pulled out the players of international for this. The crumble is on. It's crazy. I'm not even defending it. Found some cash. Genuinely don't really watch games, which is mad given we could actually win the league. Truman woke up. The Truman Show is real, people. I'm just dropping bombs on Twitter. Luis Enrique this summer. But I'll make it happen. Let's drop a couple grenades. Just walk off. You know what I mean? Just leave the fire in the background. Just quickly. I feel quite calm. I don't know why. I'm not shouting. I'm just, why am I calm? Am I just used to it? Am I just used to it? I don't feel that surprised. I don't know why. After the City game, I was absolutely fuming. But this game, I don't even feel shocked. How can you be top of the Prem, but lose to a championship team and not be surprised? If Man City lost to a championship team now, I'd go, yo, Pep's going to scratch his face off for this. He'll be spitting all over the pitch. He'll punch someone. With Arsenal, I'm just like, well, it's Arteta. Why would you be surprised that Arteta's lost to Southampton? Southampton manager might be better than Arteta. It is crazy. Hate to say it, you're right, Curtis. If we're going to lose, let's watch enjoyable games, yeah? Pep knows we're cooked. Pep knows, bro. Pep is basically like Usain Bolt in lane 2. He's had a slow start. We're Johan Blake. We think we're winning the Olympic gold. 60 metres gone. I've got him. I'm in front of him. Usain Bolt's starting to go through the gears, mate. He's standing up straight. All the yam that he used to eat in Jamaica's kicking in. He's about to go striding past. You know what I mean? We're Johan Blake. I'm going to win it. My first ever Olympic. And then Bolt's just there at the finish line doing this. You're going, what happened? 60 metres, we were winning. Bolt's behind you going, mate, I'm not even at full speed yet. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, not Blake, actually. Yeah, no disrespect. Asafa Powell. Not Blake. Blake's actually a elite sprinter. How can you like the New York Knicks, Carmelo Anthony, Patrick Ewing, New York, hip-hop, Arsenal, Thierry Henry, Ian Wright, they lured us in, the culture, the skill, the entertaining football. And as a Caribbean background, Jamaica, who ain't made a World Cup since 98. The best sporting Usain Bolt, who's now retired. To watch great sporting Jamaican events, I have to watch Cool Runnings. See Sanka running down the ice. I mean, I've made some decisions in sport, and they are not good ones. They are not good ones. I don't think there's a harder football club in England to support than Arsenal. If you're a Tottenham fan right now, fighting relegation, It's Tottenham. You're not that good. At least you know where you are. You're rubbish. Everything about your club's rubbish. You're finished. We're actually like, yo, look how good we are. You know what I mean? Yo, look at us, man. Look at my new shirt. I'm going out tonight. You walk into the club, yo. Went out, I went Selfridges. I got my Gucci loafers on. I got my jeans on. You know what I mean? And you just trip over and just land in a puddle outside the nightclub. That's Arsenal. We're strolling to the club. Yo, move out of the way, man. I got loads of money in my pocket. I got a swaggered up outfit. I'm the guy tonight. And just as you cross in the road to go to the nightclub with that massive queue outside of it, you've tripped over the curb and landed in a puddle. And you're just walking home in disgrace. You don't even get a taxi home. You just walk home. It's just like, genuinely, man. What's Thierry done to us? What's Wrighty done to us? What's Bergkamp done to us? You lured us into this foolishness. This ain't normal. This is not normal. How can you spend $1 billion and look at your squad players and go, you probably need to get rid of nearly all of them? Let's look at the starting 11. Kepa, you could get rid of him. He ain't good enough. Ben White got roasted today. You could get rid of him. Gabriel Quality could be injured. Lewis Skelly looks finished. Not saying that is his fault, but he looks finished. Norgard's an average midfielder, right? If Norgard was playing for West Ham, third from bottom, he wouldn't look out of place. He's just an average centre mid in the Prem. If you got rid of him, you wouldn't care. If you kept him, you'd just go, oh, whatever. Odegaard, get rid of him. Not good enough. Shouldn't be the captain. Shouldn't be playing. Havertz did well to get an assist, but rubbish. Get rid of him. Max Dowman, 16, best player for us today. Embarrassing. Ain't even done his GCSEs. Best player on the pitch for Arsenal. Martinelli, one of the worst Brazilian attackers that I have ever seen in my life. How that guy is allowed to play for Brazil, I will never know. I'm surprised he hasn't been kidnapped. You know they don't mess about in South America. He's lucky he probably only comes on for 10 minutes for Brazil. And Gabriel Jesus, I mean, wow. He shouldn't even be at training on Monday. They should retire him. Retire him from the club. When he turns up at the training ground, don't let him in. Don't let him in. Gyökeres, fair play. You came on and scored. Noni Madueke, as I said, people, he's a TikTok footballer. You could type in Madueke's name on TikTok. You'll see some compilation with drill music of him going past defenders looking like £100 million player. But they won't show you what he does after he gets past the defender. Because then he looks like a Sunday league player. I don't even understand what's going on. People said this is the worst City Pep's had since his first season. And at the moment, I'm looking going, is he going to win the treble? Is he getting a domestic treble? Madueke is drip or drown. I like it, but bro, please. Like, I ain't got no problem with all that, yo, man, swagger, but are you a good player? Oh, no, you're not. All right, cool. But you're drippy, yeah. You're on the phone, Ruby Rose and the veneer teeth and the headband, but you can't cross the ball. Arteta played Max after listening to the supporters. Then he plays the weakest team. Arteta must go. We play so slow. It is sickening. Those Mills, goal down a masterclass. I'm leaving here with something. Jokes aside, I'm glad we are out. Less stress on my side. I can't do that. Tell Maria Guardiola she's my winner regardless. Give her the Arsenal job. Bring Pep's wife to Arsenal. What fish are we frying? Nemo. We've got bigger fish to fry. It's like a little tadpole we're frying. Arteta, please wake up. Havertz and Jesus are done. Damon? I had a nightmare about that fool last night. Friday after next. If you're with me, you're with me. Dowman is in a class with Fabregas. Put him Cam and Madueke till the end of the season. I mean, I love Max, but Cesc, calm down. Cesc is like unbelievable. I'm flying to Peru on Monday. Can't even vent. Don't waste your time. Go Peru and enjoy yourself. Lawrence, I'm not going to lie. I just think we are cringe as a club. Comes from the manager, bro. I promise you. The cringiness comes from the manager. Well, Arsenal a cringe club under Arsene Wenger. And we got slapped up at times. We go to the bridge and get pumped by Mourinho's Chelsea. We go to Trafford, get slapped up by Ferguson. Bap, bap, bap. 8-2, licks. I still didn't look at us and go, yo, we're a cringy club, man. Now I just look at Arsenal and go, you some cringy club, bro. They've spent 2 weeks putting out some dating thing on YouTube. After losing a cup final, they go, I tell you what, lads, we'll put out some dating clips. What's it called? On the Arsenal website that they've been putting out the last 2 weeks. The Big Match is Love in the Air, an Arsenal dating show. It's got 7.7k views in 2 days. So it didn't work. Yeah, you're trying to get views on the Arsenal YouTube channel and you're putting out stupid content. So even your content is trash. Trash content. Cringy content. You've just lost to Man City in a cup final. The fans are annoyed. Read the room. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do, Mikel. We'll put out a dating video. Love is in the air. Arsenal dating show. You do realise we just lost to Man City in a cup final. Yeah, but read the room. This club stinks. I'll tell you the problem with this club, and I've said it for years. A lot of it comes from the fan base. Not all of the fan base, by the way, but some of the fan base. This club have learnt to accept failure. When you accept failure, failure becomes normal. So you make excuses for failure all the time. Oh, the balloons, the wind. Phil Walcott sitting on TNT Sports at half-time saying, it's windy. So what, bro? It's English football. It rains. It's windy. It's cold. They haven't flown in from Miami and going, yo, I don't know what's going on here, man. It's so cold and windy. I don't really play in these conditions. Lock all of this foolishness off. Arteta's laughing all the way to the bank. This cat don't even care. 15 million a year, bro. We are cooked. We lost Gabriel. Say bye to the Prem. Big C, prepare yourself emotionally. It's over. I already did. No Prem, no champ. Sack this fraud. Arteta called the FA Cup a small trophy. I want to know who said that. Because that's disgraceful. We're the record holders. Going for the quad. No, I think they said you're going to tear your quad watching Arsenal play. Big up, Big Renji. CG said, sorry, Curtis, bro. This makes me feel better about my club getting battered. Much love. Always enjoyed the content. Happy Easter, people. Happy Easter. Don't let them ruin your Easter. They don't deserve it. George, this club shouldn't be giving Arteta a new deal until the season has ended. I said that. Win the title and stuff. Oh, my biggest regret is supporting this ish club. It's just in the hands of the wrong people. Rich said Odegaard, Martinelli, White, Skelly, Trossard, Calafiori, Kepa, Havertz, Arteta. Medical staff all out next season. Most of them will still be there. Danish Gunner, we could have had Pep, but chose to hold on to Wenger. Biggest mistake of all time. Yep, they say that. After the FA Cup win against Hull. They gave Wenger a new deal when Pep apparently was interested in the Arsenal job, because at the time he felt we were the club that played similar football to Barcelona. But don't worry, guys. We'll send all our players back from international duty, manipulate the system, which I don't mind, to make sure they're fit, available, well rested. And then we'll lose to Southampton. You couldn't write this absolute shambolic foolishness that we are watching. I just have never seen anything like this in my whole life of being an Arsenal fan. I'm genuinely, not in a life perspective, just from a football perspective, it's miserable watching Arsenal play. I'm not excited about Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday. I wasn't excited about the game today. I'm not looking forward to Bournemouth next weekend. I'm not going through my week thinking, yo, can't wait for Tuesday night, man. Champions League, Arsenal, Sporting Lisbon. No, I'm looking at it like, oh, man, double maths on a Monday in school. That's what it feels like. It's a chore. The football's terrible. Ultimately, you watch football to be entertained and see your team win. And we are not entertaining. We're dreadful. We're so bad. They flew planes to get Wenger out. It's crazy. If you'd have given Wenger $1 billion, we'd have won the Prem. We'd have won the Prem. Wenger didn't get $1 billion in 22 years. This guy got $1 billion in 6.5 years. Make that make sense. What people don't understand is, and by the way, I want to say here, I'm not saying that the league is gone. I'm not. There's still a good chance we can win the league. There's still a good chance we could lose the league. When you look at the success of a lot of the teams, it usually falls in line with a top quality manager turning up. The cup was too cuppy. The balloons were too balloony. The wind was too windy. Pep turns up at City. He transforms that club. Yeah, they were winning titles, but he transformed the club. Why? He's one of the best. He's probably the best manager in the world. Liverpool never won a title in the Premier League. They get Jurgen Klopp. Champions League, bagged it. Premier League, bagged it. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Super Cup, bagged all of it. Klopp actually, I think, is one of the best managers in Premier League history, because for you to win every single trophy at your club in the middle of Pep's absolute dominance is just unbelievable. We wouldn't be able to operate in that period where Pep was completely dominating the Prem. This is a fragile Pep with a team that he's trying to rebuild. We wouldn't have got anywhere near this Manchester City team when they were at it. Klopp was going, yep, first year, final, Europa, didn't win it. Champions League final, didn't win it. Real Madrid, Bale, bicycle. Champions League final, wins it. Premier League title, wins it. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, bags the lot. Didn't get $1 billion. Top manager. Pep, top manager. Conte, Chelsea, top manager. Mourinho, top manager. What have we got? An apprentice. The guy that sat next to the top manager. He worked with Pep, so maybe he's copied his homework. No, you didn't, mate. He showed you what he wanted you to see. There's still plenty in here. Because he would have known eventually you might leave. This guy's a fraud. I'm sorry. He's a fraud. Offer Klopp 15 million. Offer Luis Enrique 15 million. Offer Zidane 15 million. If you try and buy elite players, why don't you try and get an elite manager? Why don't we go down that route and see if that works? Klopp won a Carabao with an under-21 team. There's no excuse. No excuse, bro. No excuse. People saying we'll beat Man City in the final. Got absolutely embarrassed. Okay, we'll win the FA Cup. We'll get revenge. No, you got knocked out Southampton. What are we doing here? What are we doing? People might think I'm crazy, right? If I owned Arsenal, which I don't, but if I did, I think there's an argument you could sack him now. And people might think like, yo, come on, you're going crazy now. I think there's actually an argument. I'm not saying we should. I'm saying there's an argument, say, you might need to get rid of him now. You don't need the house to collapse before you fix the roof. Sometimes you just got to fix the roof when the water's dripping. You've just been knocked out of both the cups. If you can't win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, how are you winning the Prem and the Champions League with way more pressure? You think he can go and beat Barcelona over 2 legs and then go to Budapest and beat Bayern Munich or PSG? It's not happening. Not happening. He ain't beating them. Prem, I'm telling you, the Etihad looks like a Saw movie. It looks like a Saw movie right now. There's going to be blood all over that pitch. I'd be on the pitch to Zidane tonight. Wenger tonight. 7 games, good football, good system, win me the league. Listen, they won't do it, of course, but I'm not even sure we'll beat Sporting. Really not. Just win that Prem by any means. I just can't believe what I've just watched. It's worse than the Carabao. No, it's not worse. We lost the final, but it was more embarrassing. We'll see. I don't see us holding on to the Prem. I think we'll drop another 6 to 8 points, perhaps as soon as the next 3. We look abysmal. How can you look at your worst at the business end of the season? Calafiori, 120 minutes midweek, got twisted up, crazy sub. He looked absolutely awful. He's not that good 1v1 anyway, but he obviously thought Skelly was that bad he had to get him off. Lewis said we should have stayed at Highbury. We had better players. I think we might have gone bankrupt if you read the stories. He-Man, bro, we are that guy. Jim, gone all wearing the Gucci print polo, Versace, fake teeth, fantastic, ripped jeans, mismatch, city walking, black Tom Ford, stealth. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Big up, Doctor. Welcome to Phase 7. Arteta's bottled it all again. Apparently he's generational, though, and we should just be thankful he's our manager. That's what they tell me. Just be thankful he's at our club. But to ruin everything. The one thing as United fans can live with is you win the league, it's Arteta forever. Yeah, he'll get a lifetime contract. Marco, people say 29 played well because of the assist. Yeah, drops a 1 out of 10. Does get an assist, so I'll give him a 3 out of 10. Let's talk about Odegaard. Let's talk about Jesus. Let's talk about Noni Madueke. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about Ben White. Darn it, let's toast to the nearly guys who haven't won a cup for years. Let's toast to the manager with no balls. Let's toast to the fans who let down year after year. I have a plan. Let's run away. Kanye West settings, Pete. Get away more as you can. Yo, I'm telling you. Always there. Always do something wrong. I've been putting up with this ish for way too long. Yo, it's mad, people. I'm telling you, I might have to do a Kanye and just go to the mountains. You know what I mean? I might have to lock the phone off and just go to the mountains. You know when Kanye had that little sabbatical where he disappeared, went to the mountains, no electricals, and just get your mind right? I'm telling you, if they go trophyless, you might see me in the Alps just walking around with a beard. You know what I mean? A big beard down to the floor. I ain't shaved. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, man. I don't speak anymore. I just walk around in silence. Overpaid and underperforming. Must be great playing for Arsenal. You can play bad and get paid loads of money. It's over, Big C. We lost the Prem. Don't do fake hope. I'm not even doing it, bro. I'm not. It's foolish to do it at this point. We could join. We said we'll do a link up. We'll do a link up in the Swiss Alps. And we won't talk about football, any of us. People start asking you who you support. Just say, nah, not me, mate. I just like football. I'm a fan of the sport. I don't support anybody. Aren't you that guy who used to do Arsenal content? Nah, not me, mate. My name's Antonio. Big C, I would sack him, rehire him, then sack him again. Just say, no, I didn't mean it, Mikel. Come back. I'm joking. Yeah, I'll take your stuff. Get out. Get out the office. Big up Young AFC. Give Fabregas $1 billion. We would absolutely dominate once Pereira is done. If we can't fry the minnows, how will we fry the sharks? The sharks are about to bite us, mate. We're in Jaws. There's blood in the water. Big up Aiden. Higgins, heard we are more likely to get Inzaghi than any other manager. Would he be suitable? I haven't seen his football. Plays a back three, but I don't know, man. I'm tired with this team. Deja vu. I hear some fans coping by saying, oh, we only wanted the league. I don't even care about the FA Cup. We've won it before. We're going to win the double. It was the quad last week. No, treble. Double? Single. Then we'll go out to Sporting Lisbon. It's the league we want. It's been 22 years. And then when we finish second, they'll say, 115, they cheated. Ah, dear. This team has me feel like... Yeah, I'm telling you, Black. Breakups every week watching this. Did you see Southampton admin reply to an Arsenal fan on Twitter? No one takes us seriously. And they deserve to enjoy themselves. We're a fraudulent club right now, being ran by absolute puppets. Oh, he said, enjoy your quadruple, pal. Wow. Southampton won, and Arsenal fan said, fluke win. He said, enjoy your quadruple, pal. Why would you even tweet that? Fluke win. They were the better team, mate. They missed one-on-ones. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Play more balls to centre-back than the attacker. Yep. Play the ball backwards and sideways. Arteta tactics. If Wenger had $1 billion, he would win a treble. I'm sure I can claim disability for being an Arsenal fan. I'm telling you. Just park in the disabled spot and get out. And they go, you don't look disabled, sir. Arsenal fan, mate. It's disabled me from thinking clearly. Because every time I watch them, I turn into a footballing zombie. I don't know what I'm watching. Sack him tonight, Big C. He's a fraud. Get me Zidane till the end of the season. We need new ideas. We need a fresh voice. Not phased anymore. This happens every season. We aren't winning anything. We've become used to the failure. Arteta must think that bottling all 4 competitions is a quadruple. They've bopped us around. Quad, treble, double, league. Trust the process. Ah, dear. Have you noticed Dalman doesn't pass? Don't blame him. What's the point passing to crap players? 16, you might as well just keep the ball yourself. Why would you pass? Get Big Fran on. Where's Fran at? I'm about to wrap up, people. I'll lock this off. Jack calls Farteta world class. Don't worry, we'll have an interesting conversation on Forever tomorrow. Very interesting. Remember Lee said Havertz should start at Man City away over Gyökeres. We'll talk. We will talk. We should be careful about how... I don't want Fabregas. Don't want him. He ain't won nothing. I don't want a guy who's won nothing. I don't even know what to say, people. Fan reaction will be out in the next hour or so. That is an absolute, complete and utter disgrace. I'm going to try and stay away from everything. I'm staying away from all the content. You wait until you hear my first 3 or 4 minutes on Forever tomorrow. You know me. When Robbie will introduce the show, it'll go to Lee. It'll probably go to Jack. You wait until you hear my first section of conversation tomorrow. You can turn the show off after that. I won't say a lot more. I won't say a lot more. I'm going to go and watch some NBA because I've had enough of this. This is a joke. Southampton 2, Arsenal 1. If you look at my screen, maybe I should have zoomed in on the Southampton badge and made the Arsenal badge smaller because we are an absolute mini McFlurry right now. It's just not good enough. And people need to call this foolishness out. This manager is about to potentially become the biggest fraud in Premier League history. If he leaves this season without a trophy, you've lost the 2 smaller ones. If you can't win a Carabao and an FA Cup, good luck winning a Champions League and a Premier League. This guy is fraudulent. He better get out of this season with a Prem. We ain't winning the Champs. And we certainly ain't winning the FA Cup. Big up to everyone locked in. Hit the like button and subscribe. Reaction video will be out shortly. Southampton. Southampton.